Sports Network. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you. I am joined tonight by Mason Conger, who is making his varsity debut. I should say varsity, making his debut as our technical engineer. Also with us tonight as our cameraman will be Tyson Pettinato. And I do apologize. I know in the promo, and folks, I apologize. I'm a little out of breath right now coming up that spiral staircase, but I will be okay. In the promo, we have Mark Pettinato as the cameraman tonight. It's actually his son, Tyson Pettinato, is going to be doing the camera work. And then joining me for the varsity game will be the one and only Evan McKinley. Grand Haven in town tonight. It's the girls making their season debut here at Hawley. And, well, you couldn't have picked a more strong opponent in the Grand Haven Buccaneers. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Orioles sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. Pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And also a shout out to Pure Marquette Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment. 231-398-7463. And here are your starting lineups. First for the Grand Haven Buccaneers. They are coached by Scott Pruzistas. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. I got a nice, the coach actually went over it with me a couple of times. Head coach again, Scott Pruzistas. And his assistants are Casey DeSmit and Kelly Keefe. Starting at the guards for the Buccaneers, number 3, Kayla Hatzel. She is a sophomore. Also number 4, Georgia Reinecke. She is a freshman. The third starting guard for the Buccaneers, number 10, Mara Strang. She is a sophomore. The forwards for the Buccaneers, number 12, Nadia Parditis. She is a sophomore. And number 22, Bria Hogaboom. She is a forward, and she is a freshman. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Troy Veneman, starting at the guards, number 10, Severa Moser. And she is a sophomore. Number 10, Severa Mosier. Okay. Also at the guard, number 23, Cole Jacey. The center, number 13, Madeline Lynn. As mentioned, J.C. Cole. We're in 23. She's starting at a guard. Forwards, number 12, Jalen Laird. She's a sophomore. And number 33, Josephine Ewing. She is a sophomore. So, again, that's Moser, Laird, Lynn, Cole, and Ewing for the Orioles, coached by Troy Veneman. And the reason I was out of breath, you're probably saying, why were you out of breath, Scoop? Well, I went down before the game started here, this JV game, and met Gary Hogaboom, who was a big fan of. His granddaughter is starting for Grand Haven, Bria Hogaboom. Gary is here at Hawley tonight. Former quarterback at Central Michigan University, former quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. And I just wanted to go up and shake his hand and meet him. And got a photo taken with him. Really nice gentleman. And that's why I'm out of breath, folks. Okay, we're underway here. Ludington and Grand Haven. And Grand Haven will take a three-pointer right there. That's off the mark. That shot was put up by Kayla Hatzel. With the rebound, shot up off the mark there by Georgia Reinecke. And still with the ball, however, is Grand Haven. Bria Hogaboom has it, and she's going to be actually called for the double dribble violation. 30 seconds into this ball game, no score. It's going to be Ludington basketball. We have a girls JV, girls varsity doubleheader here tonight from Hawley Gymnasium. Girls starting their basketball season. And Grand Haven Buccaneers are in town, and now we have a 5-second violation called on the Orioles. Triggering the ball in for the Buccaneers, number 10, Mara Strang. Strang will get it in to Reinecke. Reinecke now to Hatzel. Hatzel back to Reinecke, to Hatzel. Into the corner they go. Strang, baseline. There's a shot put up. No good, but a foul is called. Shot put up by the Buccaneers, number 12, Nadia Paredes. Paredes at the free throw line, shooting 2. First shot is up and no good. Foul is called on the Orioles, number 33, Josephine Ewing. This is the first of 3 broadcasts this week. Paredes gets the second free throw, and Grand Haven has a 1-0 lead. We have tonight's doubleheader. We will not be broadcasting tomorrow night, folks. Traverse City St. Francis in town. It'll be a boys JV, boys freshman, boys JV, and boys varsity game. There's a steal by Grand Haven, and now a traveling violation on the Buccaneers. The OSN and 102.7 WMOM will not be broadcasting tomorrow's game. And we will be back on Thursday for girls basketball here, JV and varsity. And then Friday for boys basketball. Fremont's in town, and that'll be a JV varsity broadcast. So we'll have, again, tonight's the first of 3 broadcasts, 4 home games in a row, 2 for the boys, 2 for the girls. And the only one we'll be sitting out is tomorrow as Traverse City St. Francis comes in. And a lot of reasons for that, folks. We try to keep it even. We do keep it even with the boys and girls games, and also the fact that we were doing 3 other games this week. So, all right, Ludington gets a steal right there. We have 6:37 to go in this opening quarter. Grand Haven is up 1-0. Ball will be triggered in by Jalen Laird. Tried to get it in there to Lynn. It's deflected, and here come the Buccaneers. With it is Reinecke. Now there's a 3-pointer up and in, and score the 3-pointer there for Mara Strang. Grand Haven 4, Ludington nothing, 6:21 to go. Girls JV basketball action. Freshman game tonight, Grand Haven won. I don't have a final score, but they won by a considerable amount. All right, there's a shot right there, up and in, and scoring the basket for Grand Haven, Nadia Paredes. And right now, Grand Haven has a 6-0 lead. Foul called on Mosier. Into the game for the Buccaneers is number 14, Izzy Robbins. The free throw is no good. Rebound to the Orioles. And here comes Jalen Laird. She stops her shot short. And coming away with it for the Orioles, number 33, Josephine Ewing. Ewing now to Cole. Cole will give it up. And with the ball is Moser. Now there's a steal by Grand Haven, and that's Georgia Reinecke. Her shot is up and in. Grand Haven out to a quick 8-0 lead. There's another steal, or traveling violation, so the basket does not count. Grand Haven had a steal and bucket right there. Bucket does not count as a traveling violation called on Grand Haven. 5:41 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington will take a 30-second timeout. They trail 8-0, and we want to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Orioles Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. As well, a shout out to Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. Didn't really have the time there when I met Gary Hogeboom, but I'm sure he knows Ludington native Terry Goodell. Terry was an offensive lineman at Central Michigan. Didn't get the chance to talk about that with Gary Hogeboom, who is here tonight at Hawley Gym, or some of my other favorite Central players like Curtis Adams or Jim Bowman. Traveling violation there on Ludington. Ludington trails 8-0, 5:39 to go, opening quarter. Girls JV basketball action. Scoop Hansen, Mason Conger, and we also have with us Tyson Petnato. A little bit later, we will have Evan McKinley joining us. That'll be your team making up tonight's broadcast of the Ludington and Grand Haven girls basketball games. All right, there's a traveling violation on the Orioles. 5:22 left in the first quarter. Grand Haven 8, Ludington nothing. They'll work the ball inside now, and there's a steal by the Orioles. Coming away with that ball for Ludington was Madeline Lynn. Checking into the Ludington lineup will be number 11, Raven Thomas. Thomas is a freshman. Into the Buccaneer lineup, number 44, Nudia Pasamontes, foreign exchange student from Spain. I was talking to her before the game as I was getting the pronunciation of her last name and told her how much I enjoyed my time in Spain while I was in the Navy and how much I enjoyed partaking in the great Spanish dish of paella. And she just got a big smile on her face and kind of laughed a bit. But there's a steal by Grand Haven. It's by number 4, Georgia Reinecke. Let's see here. Grand Haven also had a couple other players check in. Number 14, Izzy Robbins. Well, she had checked in. There's a three-pointer up and in. Give that to Georgia Reinecke with the three-pointer, and Grand Haven has an 11-0 lead. There's, here come the Orioles. Pass a little bit too much right there. Tried to get the ball to Ewing. She couldn't corral it. On the court right now for Ludington, you have Raven Thomas. You also have Josephine Ewing. You have Jalen Laird. Also Madeline Lynn. And number 23, and that is J.C. Cole. 4:14 to go, opening quarter. The Orioles looking to get on the scoreboard here. They're down 11-0. There's a pass, and Lynn was not anticipated. And here's a steal by Grand Haven, and all the way taking it for the basket is number 4, Georgia Reinecke. She's got 7 points now in this first quarter. There's a pass out of bounds. It'll be Grand Haven basketball. Grand Haven 13, Ludington nothing. More substitutions for Grand Haven on the court for the Buccaneers right now. Number 10, Mara Strang. Also 14, Izzy Robbins. 44, Nudia Pasamontes. And you have 22, Bria Hogaboom. And number, let's see here, is that 20? Okay, number 10, Mara Strang. That's your 5 out there for Grand Haven. There's a three-point attempt put up by Kayla Hatzel, no good. Rebound to Grand Haven and a dribble drive and give the basket there to Mara Strang. 3:25 left in the opening quarter. Grand Haven 15, Ludington nothing. With the ball, Laird. Jalen Laird with it. Laird shot up and no good. Rebound fought for. Lynn gets it. Lynn back to Laird. Her shot up off the mark, and Grand Haven has it. Now a traveling violation there called on the Buccaneers. Shout out to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Ludington with the basketball. That's Raven Thomas. Thomas almost had her pocket picked. Now there is a steal by Grand Haven. However, Grand Haven throws it right back to Ludington, and Ludington throws it right back to Grand Haven. Pasamontes gets the ball underneath. Shot up, no good there by Hogaboom. And now here comes the Ludington Orioles. 2:41 to go, opening quarter. Laird with it. Laird shot up and no good. Rebound to Nudia Pasamontes. Checking into the Grand Haven lineup, number 4, Georgia Reinecke. Also number 2, Reese Morgan. Into the Oriole lineup, number 35, Kelsey Bowman. And number 10 checks back in, Severa Moser. 2:28 to go, opening quarter. Grand Haven with a shot, no good. Rebound up and in. Give that basket to number 22, Bria Hogaboom. We have a timeout on the floor, 2:17 to go in this opening quarter. It's a full timeout. Ludington trails 17-0. We'll step aside. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Ludington trails Grand Haven 17-0. Girls JV basketball action. 2:14 remaining in this opening quarter. It's Grand Haven basketball. With the ball, they'll swing it around. And with it now, number 3, Kayla Hatzel. Hatzel, Hogaboom, nice pass there from Hogaboom. She gets the ball inside there to Georgia Reinecke. That pass right there would be one her grandpa, Gary Hogaboom, very proud of. All right, Ludington trails 19-0 here. Nice move there. Nice power move there by Kelsey Bowman, taking that ball to the hole right there. She gets fouled. Into the Grand Haven lineup, number 20. That's Mayra Kevelin. Also checking back into the Grand Haven lineup, or checking in, I should say, is number 24, Tegan Colvin. The inbound pass is stolen, and Grand Haven on the attack. Shot put up no good there by Reinecke. Baseline jumper no good by Reinecke. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will remain with the Grand Haven Buccaneers. 1:36 to go in the opening quarter. Grand Haven up 19-0. Could call this a case of first game jitters here for our Orioles. They just have not been able to get anything going here so far in this first quarter. Here's a three-pointer up off the mark there and goes out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. Bringing the ball up for the Orioles. Severa Moser. Moser, there's a steal. Reinecke with the steal, and couldn't get the shot to go. And now a foul on Grand Haven. Looked like a frustration foul right there. First game of the season for both these teams. Nudia Pasamontes checks back into the Grand Haven lineup. Grand Haven up 19-0, 1:06 left in the opening quarter. With the ball for the Orioles, number 23, that's J.C. Cole. Ball batted out of bounds, and it will remain with the Orioles. It's triggered in, and with it, Moser, 14-footer, no good. Rebound, up, and too much on it. Third opportunity, no good there. And working hard on the boards for the Orioles there was Josephine Ewing and also Kelsey Bowman. And Bowman gets fouled, and she's at the free throw line. Foul called on the Buccaneers, number 2, Reese Morgan. Bowman at the free throw line, shooting 2. First shot is up and good. And that's Orioles are on the scoreboard as Kelsey Bowman gets the first of 2 free throws. 52 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Second attempt up and a little bit short right there. Rebound to Pasamontes. I'm sorry. And a turnaround there, no good traveling violation on Grand Haven. It's called on Izzy Robbins. 43 seconds to go, opening quarter. Grand Haven 19, Ludington 1. With the ball for the Orioles, J.C. Cole. And now a foul is called on the Buccaneers. Number 14, Izzy Robbins. J.C. Cole at the free throw line for Ludington. Cole is a sophomore. First shot, no good. Second attempt is up and no good. Rebound fought for, out of bounds. Last touched by the Grand Haven Buccaneers. 32 seconds to go, opening quarter. Ball will be triggered in. There's a nice entry pass. Shot no good, but a foul is called on Pasamontes. Going to the free throw line for the Orioles, number 35, Kelsey Bowman, shooting 2. Orioles have been much more aggressive on the offensive end this last couple of possessions. First free throw is no good. Laid up on the cylinder there, what seemed like forever, before it bounced away. Bowman's second attempt is up and short. Rebound to Grand Haven's number 2, Reese Morgan. Now ahead, she'll give it to Strang. There's a shot on the way, no good, but a foul's gonna be called there. Actually, it's going to be an offensive foul there on the Grand Haven Buccaneers. 22.6 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Grand Haven up 19-1. Kelsey Bowman at the free throw line. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, caring business foremost in insurance and community support. First free throw is good by Bowman. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs, Oriole Nation. Kelsey Bowman, second free throw, also good. 2 free throws there for Kelsey Bowman, 22 seconds to go. Opening quarter, Grand Haven 19, Ludington 3. With the ball for the Buccaneers, number 10, that's Mara Strang. 10 seconds to go. They'll work it inside. Now back to Strang. Her three-pointer, no good. Orioles had it. They lose it. Now 1.5 seconds to go. A jump ball. Possession arrow to Grand Haven. Belay my last. Possession arrow to the Ludington. Well, no. I was right. All right. Possession arrow was to Grand Haven. Grand Haven was heading down to the other end of the court. They'll get it in. Shot away. Good. At the buzzer, a three-pointer by Maya Mira Kevelin. And your score at the end of the first quarter of play here from Hawley Gym, JV girls basketball action. The Grand Haven Buccaneers 22, the Ludington Orioles 3.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Scoop Hansen, Mason Conger, and Tyson Patinato, the Orioles Sports Network. And when the varsity starts, it'll be the Orioles Sports Network in conjunction with 102.7 WMOM. Evan McKinley will be doing color commentary with me tonight during the varsity game. Our varsity player in the spotlight, that's the Indian Summer player in the spotlight, will be Carly Mesher. You can hear her interview at the half. We've begun play here in the second quarter. Grand Haven up 22-3 over Ludington. Ludington on the opening. Oh, nice inside work there. Kelsey Bowman, that's the Orioles' first field goal of the season. And now Ludington trails 22-5 with 7:41 to go. There's a shot put up, no good. Out of bounds, last touch by Grand Haven. Like to welcome all the Grand Haven fans who are tuned in tonight and watching the live stream here on the Orioles Sports Network. Welcome to the Grand Haven Buccaneer fans. Ludington on the attack, give and go there. Grand Haven able to deflect it, however. They had it momentarily, but they steal it. Ludington gets it, and Bowman had it. She was heading the wrong way. Her teammates directed her back. That does happen. Even professionals do it. Jim Marshall, look it up on YouTube. Here's a shot up and in. Give the basket to Kelsey Bowman. She's got all 7 of the Oriole points. Ludington trails 22-7. 6:58 to go in the opening half. There's a three-pointer up by Grand Haven. No good. Tipped. Nicely done there by the Orioles' Raven Thomas. And now she'll get it ahead to Jalen Laird. Laird now to Moser. With it now for the Orioles is J.C. Cole. And now we're going to have a foul called on the Buccaneers. This will be called on number 3, Kayla Hatzel. Madeline Lynn checks into the Oriole lineup. And getting a breather for the Orioles will be Severa Moser. Jalen Laird will trigger the ball in. Coming off that fantastic volleyball season Ludington had. Now there's a steal, and here comes Hogaboom with it for Grand Haven. Her shot up, no good. Rebound, fought for. And what are we going to have here? We have a jump ball, possession arrow to the Grand Haven Buccaneers. Folks, Ludington Paint and Glass has been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Three-point attempt there by Grand Haven off the mark. Offensive rebound, however, to the Buccaneers. They'll work it in. Now Ludington ends up with it. Here comes Jalen Laird with the ball. Laird picks up her dribble. She'll give it to Lynn, and now Lynn is fouled. As I was mentioning, folks, LP&G, the local store with more, located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass, 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your painting projects. Proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. The OSN, a bird's eye view of local sports. Now here's a tip, and here come the Grand Haven Buccaneers. Ahead of the field, shot up, no good there by Georgia Reinecke. Grand Haven does get the ball back. Three-pointer up, no good there by Hogaboom. Rebound, however, to Reinecke. Baseline jumper there, or little floater, no good. And now Jalen Laird has it for Ludington. We're down to 5:45 remaining in the second quarter. The Orioles trail 22-7. Ludington was down 22-3 at the end of the first quarter. They've outscored the Buccaneers 5-0 in this second quarter so far. Get the ball there, Madeline Lynch. She loses it out of bounds. It'll be Grand Haven basketball. Into the Buccaneer lineup, number 14, Izzy Robbins. You see Grand Haven coach Scott Pruzistis shouting out instructions to his team. Grand Haven in their blue jerseys. Hogaboom's pass finds its way to Nadia Paredes. Grand Haven still with it. Hogaboom has it now. Back to Paredes, and now a foul is going to be called on the Orioles. Grand Haven wearing their blue jerseys. And we would say, Mason, when you'd call that a gold, or would you call that a yellow that Grand Haven has on their numerals? Yellow? Yeah. So blue jerseys, yellow numerals and lettering trimmed. Actually, the lettering is all white. The numerals are yellow trimmed in white. There's a shot put up and off the mark there by Paredes. And here comes the Ludington Orioles. Jalen Laird with it. Laird tried to get that pass to one of her teammates, lost it, got the ball back. Her baseline shot is up and no good. And now bringing the ball up for Grand Haven is Mara Strang. Her pass a little bit too much right there, sails out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball with 4:53 to go in this opening half. Ludington trails 22-7. Ludington in their white home jerseys. They have orange lettering and orange numerals, and the lettering and numerals are trimmed in black. Referees having a confab right now. .442 left in the opening half. I'd like to thank Ludington Chiropractic. Folks, if you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, don't hesitate. See Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment is necessary. Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. Chances are pretty good that you're going to get Cheryl Kronline on the phone there. Yes, if that name sounds familiar, our former technical engineer, Braden Kronline, that's his mom. So if you want to get in real good with Cheryl there, just mention some real good things about that you're a big fan of Braden Kronline and the work he did with the Oriole Sports Network. All right, there's a nice move right there in a basket. My number 22, Bria Hogaboom, and Grand Haven has its first points of the second quarter. Jalen Laird wears jersey number 12. Laird gets it to Bowman. Her shot, just a little bit too hard right there. Rebound to Hogaboom. And she'll bring the ball up the court. Hogaboom on the dribble drive. Now here's a three-point attempt up and off the mark there by Georgia Reinecke. Hogaboom had got that ball over to Paredes. Now there's a steal and a basket by Georgia Reinecke. Grand Haven 26, Ludington 7. 3:39 left in the second quarter. Laird with it. Laird now to Bowman. Bowman in the paint. Shots up, no good. Rebound to the Buccaneers, Izzy Robbins. Robbins will get the ball ahead to Reinecke. Her shot no good, but she's hacked. And she'll go to the free throw line and shoot two. 26 to go in the opening half. Grand Haven 26, Ludington 7. Grand Haven led 22-3 at the end of the first quarter. Free throw is up and no good. The first free throw there by Georgia Reinecke. Nudia Pasamontes checks in for the Grand Haven Buccaneers. She wears jersey number 44, foreign exchange student from Spain. Second free throw is no good there by Reinecke. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. Grand Haven right now on the court. Also number 25 is in the game. That's Colette Goers. Into the Ludington lineup. Reporting back in. Let's see. Actually on the court for the Orioles right now, you have 42, Allison Brandt, seeing her first action. Also number 13, Madeline Lynn is out there. 35, Kelsey Bowman. You have as well number 23, and that's J.C. Cole. There's a shot by Grand Haven, no good. Rebound up, no good, out of bounds, Ludington basketball. 3:06 to go in the second quarter. Grand Haven 26, Ludington 7. So Bowman is out there again with Lynn and Josephine Ewing. You also have 23, J.C. Cole, and 42, Allison Brandt. Grand Haven with the steal. Three-point shot, no good there by Reinecke. Foul called on the Buccaneers. 2:49 left in the opening half. Grand Haven 26, Ludington 7. Foul called on number 44, Nudia Pasamontes. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 5. And We don't have a 5 on our roster, unfortunately. Okay, we'll have to find that. Also in number 10, Severa Moser. Got 3 bodies on the floor there, 2 Buccaneers, 1 Oriole, with 2:33 to go in the second quarter. It will be Ludington basketball. Grand Haven up 26-7. With the ball for the Orioles, J.C. Cole. Cole will give it to her teammate now. That's Moser. Severa Moser. Her pass is deflected right there, and coming away with it for the Buccaneers, number 25, Colette Goers. There's a drive. Nice block right there by the Orioles, and that was by Severa Moser. 2:10 to go. Second quarter. Buccaneers and the Orioles. Nice inbound pass. Give the basket to number 10, Mara String. Orioles trail now by 3 touchdowns and 3 extra points. They're down 28-7. Madeline Lynn with the basketball. She'll drive into the paint. Now she'll dish it. There's a shot up. It's going to be off the mark there. That shot was put up by J.C. Cole. Grand Haven pushes it up the court. Nice pass right there. Shots up and in. Give the basket to Colette Goers. Grand Haven with some nice passing right there. Getting that ball up court. And they're up 30-7 right now. And that ball will be tossed out of bounds on forced error by the Orioles. Into the Oriole lineup, returning number 12, Jalen Laird. Also coming into the Oriole lineup, number 11, Raven Thomas. Nadia Paredes checks back into the Grand Haven lineup. She's out there with Georgia Reinecke. Reinecke with the basketball. Reese Morgan has checked back in as well to the Grand Haven lineup. 1:11 to go. There's a turnaround in the lane. Up, no good. Ball fought for. Up, no good there by Goers. And now a foul will be called. 1:05 remaining in this second quarter. Foul called on the Orioles, Madeline Lynn. Ball will be triggered in by Hogaboom, and she gets it in and gets the assist on the basket there by Georgia Reinecke. Grand Haven 32, Ludington 7. Lynn with it. Lynn will give it now to Moser. Moser to Laird. Laird now to Thomas. Raven Thomas with the ball. Deflected. Raven gets it back, and now she'll be called for the traveling violation. 35.7 seconds remaining in this opening half. Ludington trails 32-7. Little give and go there. Give the basket to Georgia Reinecke. The assist there to Nadia Paredes. Nice pass right there by Paredes. And Grand Haven's up 34-7, 14 seconds to go. There's a shot, no good there by Lynn. Rebound to Grand Haven. They'll push it up the court with 7 seconds left in the opening half. There's a steal with it for the Orioles. They'll get it ahead, and there's the buzzer. And at the half, your score, girls JV basketball action, the Grand Haven Buccaneers 34, the Ludington Orioles 7. Back in 3 minutes. Here on the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Local store.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Ludington trails Grand Haven 34-7 at the half. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you. I'm joined tonight by Mason Conger, making his debut as our technical engineer. He's doing a fine job. And also we do have Tyson Pettinato as our cameraman tonight for the Oriole Sports Network. Joining me a bit later will be former Ludington basketball player, former Ludington golfer, Evan McKinley. He'll be doing color commentary with me. Ludington trails at the half 34-7. They were outscored by the Buccaneers 12-4 in that second quarter after being outscored 22-3 in the opening quarter. That's where we stand right now. Grand Haven 34, Ludington 7. In the freshman game earlier, Grand Haven defeated Ludington 54-7. Scoring in that first half, we'll run it down right now. For Grand Haven, let's see here. Georgia Reinecke had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. She had a really nice first half with 15 points. Mara Strang had 7, 3 for Nadia Paredes, 3 for Maya Mayra Kevelin, and 4 points for Bria Hogaboom, and 2 for Colette Goers. For the Ludington Orioles, all 7 of their first half points scored by Kelsey Bowman. A big thank you to Safe Harbor Credit Union, the exclusive halftime show sponsor. Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Again, we're looking for a big week of basketball this week. The Oriole Sports Network, in collaboration with 102.7 WMOM, covering tonight's girls JV and varsity game. Then we'll be back on Thursday to cover the girls JV and varsity game, and on Friday to cover the boys JV and varsity games. The only game we will not be covering this week, tomorrow night, as the Traverse City St. Francis Gladiators come down. The Gladiators last year were the Division III state runner-up. So come on out to Hawley Gym tomorrow night. Watch the Orioles and the Gladiators in action. Should be one heck of a ball game. Should be a very up-tempo game, exciting game, the way Ludington loves to run and gun. And Coach Shank with his controlled chaos should be a good one tomorrow. Again, that game will not be on the Oriole Sports Network. We will not live stream the game tomorrow night. It will not be on 102.7 WMOM as well. But a big week nonetheless in basketball with 3 of the 4 nights, the OSN and 102.7 WMOM broadcasting the games. Super special announcement coming at you right now, folks. Every year, the LHS Student Council adopts 16 elementary kids and their families for the holidays. Thursday, December 7th, each LHS Oriole will take their little O shopping at Meijer's for gifts for the kids and their families, then deliver the gifts along with a food and care basket for the families to have over the long break. This year, they need help getting enough food and household items for each family basket and are asking our Oriole community for donations. So come on out, Oriole Nation, and support this worthy cause. Folks, not everyone can give, and that's okay, but if you have any non-perishable, kid-friendly food items or household supplies, there is a donation box located by the concession stand. One box will be for food, the other for hygiene items. Donations will be accepted during all basketball games right now through December 8th. So if you can help out, please do so, Oriole Nation. Looking at other games of interest tonight, you have Mason County Central at White Cloud, and Grant is at Hart. JV girls basketball action tonight, Manistee at Mason County Central. And that's the only one there. Girls varsity, Manistee Catholic at Shelby at 7 p.m. So that's your action for tonight. For tomorrow, again, Traverse City St. Francis here against our Orioles and boys JV. Actually, it'll be boys freshmen beginning at 4. The JV is slated for 5:30 and the varsity at 7 p.m. Traverse City St. Francis here at Hawley Gym against our Orioles. Also, Manistee at North Muskegon, Brethren at Pentwater, Shelby at Muskegon Oak Ridge, Big Rapids Crossroads Academy at Mason County Eastern. Bowling tomorrow, the Ludington Orioles will be on the lanes at Muskegon Oak Ridge. Also, Montague will be kegling against Mason County Central at Spartan West beginning at 3:30. So that's a look at area sports action. We got about a little over a minute before the start of the second half here. And we're going to break for about 30 seconds right now. And when we return, we'll have the start of the second half here at Hawley Gym. Stay tuned. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Again, a big thank you to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. That's Safe Harbor Credit Union. We're getting set for action here in the second half. Ludington trails Grand Haven by the score of 34-7. It will be Ludington basketball to begin play here in this third quarter. On the court for the Orioles, you have Laird, Moser. You also have Cole, Lynn, and Ewing. Here's a steal by Grand Haven. And it looks like a foul will be called on the Orioles. Be called on number 10, Severa Moser. Ball's triggered in there by the Buccaneers' Mara String. Here's a three-pointer from the far baseline. Good. Kayla Hatzel. And I do apologize. In the first half, I was calling her Kayla Hatzel. It's Hatzel. So she reigns home the three to begin play here in this second half, and now the Buccaneers are up by 30, 37-7. Ludington with the ball tipped away, and now here comes Grand Haven's Mara Strang. Strang in the lane, and she'll be called for the traveling violation. Big shout out to Crown and Cork Restaurant, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar, open Monday through Thursday, 4 to 8 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 4 to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of their delicious food. Crown and Cork is located at 502 West Loomis, right across from the Ludington Marina. Follow them on Facebook to learn about specials and other important information. There's a shot put up, no good. Rebound, Ludington, still fighting for it, out of bounds. It'll be Grand Haven basketball. Ludington had a couple of good looks right there. I'm sorry, Grand Haven had a couple of good looks. I got turned around right there. And Ludington prevents Grand Haven from scoring right there. It's Ludington basketball. Jalen Laird has it. 6:47 to go in the opening, or I'm sorry, in this third quarter, and now a palming violation called on the Orioles. With the ball for Grand Haven, Georgia Reinecke. Hogeboom passes it back out to her teammate. That was Strang. Her shot no good. Now Ludington with the basketball. That ball's going to be picked off right there, out of bounds, and it will, let's see here, it's going to go to the Orioles. 6:28 remaining in the third quarter. Ludington down 37-7. The Orioles trailed 22-3 at the end of one. They were down 34-7 at the half. They're down 37-7 right now. With the ball, number 11 for Ludington, it's Raven Thomas who's checked in. Thomas being hounded there by Grand Haven's number 10, Mara Strang. There's a shot up, no good. A second attempt up, no good. Madeline Lynn had a couple of good looks there, just couldn't get the basket to go, and here come the Grand Haven Buccaneers. Cross-court pass, and they swing it around. Hogeboom now, Hogeboom to Strang. Strang will work it in now. Paridis, her shot up and no good. Ball tipped, coming away with it now, Madeline Lynn, and she's going to be fouled.
Grand Haven foul, number 12, Nadia Paridis. Her first, team first.
With the ball for Ludington, bringing it up court, Jalen Laird. She'll pass it now over to J.C. Cole. Cole, Raven Thomas with it. Thomas will give and go there to Lynn. Nice pass. Oh, pretty. Tic-tac-toe. Give the assist there to Madeline Lynn and give the basket to Jalen Laird. Ludington trails 37-9. That was by far the Orioles' prettiest play of the night. There's a drive. Ball deflected right there. Grand Haven does end up with it. Paredes. Now Reinecke with it. Reinecke will take the three, up, no good. Offensive rebound, no, batted away, out of bounds. And the ball will remain with the Grand Haven Buccaneers. Izzy Robbins checks into the Grand Haven lineup. She wears jersey number 14. Grand Haven 37, Ludington 9, 4:45 to go in this third quarter. Reinecke with it. Reinecke, Strang, back to Reinecke. They'll swing it now over to Hatzel. Hatzel inside, shot put up, and by Izzy Robbins, no good. We do have a jump ball, possession arrow, Ludington Orioles. 4:30 remaining in the third quarter. Entry pass, they'll get it in to Robbins, and now the ball fought for. Possession arrow to Ludington on a jump ball. Ball will be triggered in by the Orioles' Raven Thomas as she gets it to her teammate Jalen Laird. Laird lost the ball for a second, gets it right back. Her pass a little too hot to handle right there for Thomas. Now here comes Grand Haven. Reinecke with the shot, no good. Almost said Meinecke right there. You know that commercial, Meinecke? There's a commercial out now. Yeah, I've done good all night, but all of a sudden that's creeped into my head now. And it's Georgia Reinecke, not can't think about not Meinecke. All right, 4:06 to go in the third quarter. Grand Haven 37, Ludington 9. Grand Haven basketball. Ball's triggered in. Reinecke with it. She makes a nice move in the paint. Her shot is no good, but she draws the foul, and she'll go to the line and shoot two. Foul called on Madeline Lynn. First free throw is up and good. She had a big first half with 15 points. Second free throw, no good. Offensive rebound to Grand Haven. And there's a three-point attempt up, no good. Grand Haven still with the ball. Nice move to the hoop by Reinecke, no good. Grand Haven still with it. Now the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Grand Haven Buccaneers. 38-9, 3:48 to go in this third quarter. Checking into the Grand Haven lineup, number 2, Reese Morgan, and also number 10, Mara Strang. Jalen Laird brings the ball up for Ludington. Ball stolen. Laird will get it right back. She steals it right back, and now we're going to have a timeout. Oh, actually, let's see. We're going to have a timeout or a foul? We're going to have a foul called. Foul called on number 3, Kayla Hatzel. Laird will trigger it in to Lynn. Lynn, shot no good, but she's fouled. Nice pass there from Jalen Laird to her teammate, Madeline Lynn. Lynn will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Shout out to Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the roadways, but if you do end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Mike Benedict at, hey, all right. Madeline Lynn gets 1 of 2 free throws. And Ludington trails 38-10 now with 3:29 to go. There's a traveling violation on the Buccaneers. As I was alluding to, folks, if you do suffer some collision damage, call Mike at 231-613-4111. Benny also reminds you that it is your choice when it comes to selecting a car repair business. That's Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. I was out there, saw Benny yesterday, had a nice chat with him. Always good seeing Mike Benedict and talking sports with him. All right, back to action here. There's 3:08 to go in this third quarter. Grand Haven up 38-10. Ludington basketball. Jalen Laird will trigger the ball in. Now she tried to get it there to her teammate, lost her footing, and that was Josephine Ewing. And here comes Grand Haven. Now there's a nice block by Lynn. Grand Haven gets the ball right back, fought for. Grand Haven still with it, and now we have a palming violation called on Grand Haven. Into the Oriole lineup returning, number 10, Severa Moser. For Grand Haven, number 20, Maya Mera Kevelin, and also number 44, Nudea Pasamontes. Laird in the paint, shot's going to be short and out of bounds with 2:38 to go in this third quarter. Buccaneers with a 38-10 lead. We'll be talking to Oriole head coach Troy Veneman at the conclusion of tonight's game during the Smith and Eddy post-game show. There's a nice deflection there, nice steal by the Orioles. Jalen Laird has it. She'll give it now to Moser. Back now to 42's checked to Allison Brandt. Brandt now to J.C. Cole. And ball turned over to Grand Haven. Returning to the Grand Haven lineup, number 24, Tegan Colving, and number 22, Bria Hogaboom. 2:07 remaining in the third quarter. There's a three-pointer launch there by the Buccaneers' Maya Mera Kevelin. Here come the Orioles with the ball, 23, and that is J.C. Cole. Laird has it now. Back to Cole. Cole will go baseline, shot up, no good, underlaid it. And here come the Grand Haven Buccaneers. Hogaboom, now she'll pass it to Strang. There's a shot put up from the far baseline, no good, by Tegan Colving. Folks, the McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Markiak. Call 231-845-5000. That's the McGee Insurance Group. Foul called on the Buccaneers, number 44, Nudea Pasamontes, the foreign exchange student from Spain. And at the line for the Orioles will be number 13, Madeline Lynn. Her first free throw is no good. Checking into the Oriole lineup, seeing her first action of the year, number 3, Annika Sherman. Second free throw is good by Madeline Lynn. Ludington trails 38-11, 1:15 to go in this third quarter. Folks, Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Ludington with 55 seconds to go in this third quarter. They trail 38-11. Cole with the ball. She'll swing it over to her teammate. That's Raven Thomas. Now a foul called on the Buccaneers, number 10, Myra Strang. Mara Strang with that foul right there. That was her second foul. Raven Thomas at the free throw line. First shot is no good. Orioles trailed 34-7 at the half. They're down 38-11 right now, 46 seconds left in this third quarter. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Pasamontes. And with the ball is Mira Kevelin. Now there's a deflection, but it ends up in the hands of Strang. Strang now to Colving in the paint. Pasamontes. First shot, no good. Rebound to Madeline Lynn. She'll outlet it now to Moser. Moser to Cole. Cole at the free throw line, loses control. Now we have a fight for the ball, jump ball. Possession arrow to the Ludington Orioles. 11 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Moser will trigger the ball in. And just gets it in and then it's deflected out of bounds there by Grand Haven. 9.7 seconds remain in this quarter. Moser pass is picked off, and here comes Grand Haven. 6 seconds. Pasamontes. There's a shot on the way. It's going to be short, and there's the buzzer, and I do not believe that shot is going to count. No, it will not. So at the end of 3 from Hawley Gym, girls JV basketball action, the score, the Grand Haven Buccaneers 38, the Ludington Orioles 11. You're watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network. We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer. Give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, on the play-by-play call, joined by my technical engineer, Mason Conger, making his debut as our technical engineer and doing a fantastic job. Also with us, making his first appearance as our cameraman during basketball season, we have Tyson Pettinato with us. Evan McKinley will be joining me for the varsity game doing color commentary. All right, we've begun play here in the fourth quarter. Grand Haven opened up with the basketball. They turn it over to the Orioles. Both teams scored 4 points in that third quarter. Lynn with the ball now. Lynn to Laird. Laird drives baseline. Back to Lynn. Now to Cole. Cole will give it to Lynn. Much better passing here by the Orioles. Now there's a shot put up by Moser, no good. And rebound to Grand Haven's Nadia Paredes. With the ball now, Georgia Reinecke. They'll work it in, tried to get the ball in there to Hogaboom. And here's a steal by the Orioles, and now Ludington loses the ball right back to Grand Haven, and here come the Buccaneers. 7:07 to go in this ball game, and there's a basket by number 4, Georgia Reinecke. She's got a game-high 18 points, and Grand Haven leads 40-11. 6:51 to go in the game. Laird loses the ball, and coming away with it for Grand Haven is Nadia Paredes. Back out on top, and there's an over and back violation on Grand Haven right there. 6:40 to go in the game. We have a replacement for the Orioles. That's that number 5 we don't have on the roster. There's a shot inside there, up no good there by Bowman. I'm going to take a guess and say that's Chloe Watkowski there for Ludington. I'm not sure on that. There's a basket by the Buccaneers, number 10, Mara String. Grand Haven leads 42-11. Laird with the ball. Laird now inside Cole. Her shot no good. Grand Haven comes away with it. 5:57 to go in the game. Ludington trails 42-11. Three-point attempt no good there. Rebound up and in, however. Give the basket to number 4, Georgia Reinecke. 20 points in this ball game for Reinecke. Grand Haven up 44-11. Getting set to check into the Ludington lineup will be Allison Brandt. In the lane, Laird shot a little short right there. And coming away with it for Grand Haven, Bria Hogaboom. Hogaboom, nice entry pass right there. Nice bounce pass to Reinecke, who gets the basket. Grand Haven up 46-11. Checking into the Oriole lineup, 43, Delana Slater. She is a freshman. And we're in timeout right now. So we're going to talk a bit about Team Jamie Loney, 5-star real estate. If you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5-star real estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone at 231-343-4598 today. That's Team Jamie Loney, 5-star real estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. 5:23 to go in this game. Grand Haven 46, Ludington 11. Freshman game, Grand Haven wins by the score of 54-7. And we'll have the varsity game starting about 15 minutes or so after the conclusion of this JV game. Ludington basketball. Got some new faces out there for Grand Haven. Mira Kevlin is into the game now. She wears number 20 for Grand Haven. So you got 10 out there. Strang. You also have 12, Paredes. You have 14, Izzy Robbins, 25, Colette Goers, and 20, Maya Mira Kevlin. There's a three-pointer for the Buccaneers, number 3, Kayla Hatzel. She's got 6 points in the game. Both baskets via the three-pointer. Ludington trails 49-11. Here's a steal by the Orioles. Now Grand Haven will get the ball right back. 4:20 to go in the game. Ludington trails 49-11. Reese Morgan checks into the Grand Haven lineup along with number 44, Nudia Pasimontes. First girls games of the season here at the revamped Hawley Gymnasium. If you haven't got a chance to get out and see the new Hawley Gym, been some changes made, a lot brighter in here. Three-point attempt up, no good there by Izzy Robbins. And here come the Orioles. 4:01 remaining in the game. Ludington trails 49-11. Lynn with the ball. She wears 13. Now to Cole. Cole picks up her dribble. Pass just a little too hot there, that pass. It was online, but it had a lot of heat on it. It was intended there for Olivia Lynn. I'm sorry, Madeline Lynn. I was worried about that. First time I've done it tonight. Of course, Olivia graduated last year. That was Madeline's older sister. I haven't said Keelan Laird yet. Now watch, I probably just jinxed myself, Mason. All right, Grand Haven with the basketball. There's a steal now. Bowman with the steal for Ludington. She changed his hands on the dribble. Ball goes out of bounds, but the last touch by the Grand Haven Buccaneers. Moser, Laird, Wachowski, Torres, that's Charlotte Torres, and Josephine Ewing check into the Oriole lineup. Belay my last. That is not Charlotte Torres. That's Addison Torres who's checked in. She wears jersey number 25. 3:22 to go in the game. 49-11. Shot put up, no good. Hey, there's a shot put up and in by the Orioles number 33, Josephine Ewing. She gets the bucket and she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line and try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Ewing from the charity stripe. The shot is up and good. Josephine Ewing gets the free throw and completes the three-point play, and the Orioles trail 49-14 with 3:13 to go in the game. Hogeboom with it for Grand Haven. She'll dish it now to her teammate. Shot put up off the mark. Rebound, no good. Rebound again, put up and in. And getting the basket on the offensive board there, number 22, Bria Hogeboom. She's got 6 in the game. Grand Haven up 51-14. Little give and go to Ewing. A little bit too much on the pass right there. We're down to 2:50 to go in the game. Into the Grand Haven lineup, number 24, Tegan Colving. Bria Hogeboom brings the ball up for Grand Haven. She'll give it now to her teammate Colving. Now over to Morgan. Morgan back to Hogeboom. Hogeboom, goers with it. Three-point attempt is up and off the mark there. And tried, that was Jalen Laird who tried to save the ball right there. She had touched the shot, so she had to try to save it right there before it went out of bounds. And Grand Haven has it with 2:25 to go in the game. They lead 51-14. Good hustle there by Jalen Laird. We have a jump ball possession arrow to the Orioles. Wholesale substitutions checking into the Oriole lineup will be number 35, Kelsey Bowman. Number 23, J.C. Cole. Number 5, Charlie Morse. That's who number 5 is. Okay. Also in Delana Slater, number 43. And number 3, Annika Sherman. 2:02 to go in the game. Morris's pass is picked off. And here comes Grand Haven. Hogeboom with it. She'll give it up now. The shot's on the way by number 24. That was Tegan Colving, no good. And the Orioles with it now. Little turnaround by Cole, no good. Put back, no good there by number 43, Delana Slater. Slater still with it now. And she'll give it to Cole. Here's a three-pointer up and good! Right there, sister. As Coach Rich Kirby would say, boom! Give the three-pointer right there to the Orioles. Charlie Morse. Their first 3 of the season. They trail 51-17. 1:22 to go in this game. Morse gets the ball in to J.C. Cole. Cole back to Morse. She was thinking about putting another 3 up. She'll work it inside. Nice pass there. Charlie Morse with the assist. Getting the basket, the recipient of that, J.C. Cole. Orioles trail 51-19. 1 minute to go in the game. Here's a steal by Morse. Morse still with the ball. Morse shot, no good. Blocked there by Hogeboom. Out of bounds. And folks, while we get the chance, we want to thank Groundworks Landscaping. They're located at 5634 West Dewey Road. The proprietor there, the owner of Groundworks Landscaping, Todd Stowe, he's very, very proud. This past week, found out that his daughter, Haley Stowe, named the most valuable player of the Cornerstone women's soccer team. So congratulations there as Grand Haven gets a bucket there by number 25, Colette Goers. 53-19. So congratulations to Haley Stowe. She was also the team captain for the Cornerstone women's soccer team. MVP. That's just a terrific accomplishment for Haley Stowe. Groundworks Landscaping, their vast and professional job services include a myriad of different things that they can perform, folks. Here's a three-pointer up by Hogaboom. Good. Bria Hogaboom with the three from the near baseline. Ludington trails 56-19 with 18 seconds to go. As I was mentioning, Groundworks Landscaping can do subcontracting, excavation, drainage from heavy rains, gutter issues, all kinds of different things that they are talented at and can perform for you. There's a steal by Grand Haven, a shot at the buzzer, no good. And your final score in girls JV basketball action from Hawley Gym, the Grand Haven Buccaneers 56, the Ludington Orioles 19. Before we cut for break, I want to continue telling you about Groundworks Landscaping. They can be reached at 231-690-3969. They also give free estimates, and their website can be found at groundworksmi.com. That's Groundworks Landscaping. JV girls basketball action, Grand Haven defeats Ludington by the score of 56-19. And we're going to step aside. When we come back, we will have the Smith & Eddy post-game show coming your way here on the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Crown & Cork is Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar and is open Monday through Thursday from 4:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of our new fall menu items, including French onion soup and our seasonal cheesecake. All menu items are made fresh when ordered, and many have locally sourced ingredients. We also have a kids' play area for the littles to play in while the adults dine. And make sure you call us to host your next event. Our private dining space seats up to 80 people and offers a beautiful view of the Ludington Harbor. Crown & Cork is located at 502 West Loomis Street, across from the Ludington Marina. Follow us on Facebook to hear about our specials and other important information, or call us at 231-425-3557 to make a reservation today. We look forward to serving you soon.
When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back, folks, and we want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Of course, Smith & Eddy, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Ludington falls in girls JV basketball action by the score of 56-19. The Orioles outscored 22-3 in the opening quarter, 12-4 in the second quarter. Both teams scored 4 points in the third quarter. The Orioles outscored 18-8 in the fourth quarter. Orioles trailed 34-7 at the half. They were down 38-11 at the end of 3. And again, the final score 56-19. Freshman action, Ludington falls 54-7. Scoring in the girls' game tonight: 2 points for Jalen Laird, 2 points for Madeline Lynn, 2 for J.C. Cole, 3 for Josephine Ewing, 7 for Kelsey Bowman, and 3 for Charlie Morse. For Grand Haven, 6 points for Kayla Hatzel, 22 points for Georgia Reinecke, 9 points for Mara String, 3 for Nadia Paredes, 3 for Mira Kevelin, 9 points for Bria Hogaboom, and 4 points for Colette Goers. And we should be joined here fairly soon by JV coach Troy Veneman to chat about this Oriole opening game of the season, where they fall to the Grand Haven Buccaneers by the score of 56-19. Again, a big shout out to Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Again, other action tonight in the area: you have Manistee at Mason County Central. You have Grant at Hart, Manistee Catholic at Shelby, and in girls JV basketball tonight, Brethren at Shelby as well. Okay. Tomorrow, Traverse City St. Francis is here to take on the Ludington Orioles. Again, the OSN and 102.7 WMOM will not be broadcasting or live streaming tomorrow's game. We're taking one night off this week. We'll be bringing you girls basketball tonight, girls basketball, JV and varsity on Thursday, and boys JV and boys varsity basketball on Friday when Fremont comes to town. So no game tomorrow. We will still get the stats, all that good stuff from Coach Shank, and also from Coach Sykon, and we will get that posted up. And Coach Lehman, I should say, as well. He's the JV coach. Coach Sykon's an assistant varsity coach, going back a few years right there. So right now, the Grand Haven Buccaneers and the Ludington Oriole varsity teams are on the court warming up. It is the home opener for the Ludington Orioles. It's the season opener for both teams, Ludington and Grand Haven, doing battle here at Hawley Gymnasium. Evan McKinley will be joining me tonight, and he'll be doing color commentary. And I think later in the week, I think Big Country is going to be with me on Friday doing some color commentary for the boys game. And you'll be back with me on Thursday as well. Evan will be with me on Thursday as well, as Ludington, and they're taking on Thursday. Oh boy, I'm putting Evan on the spot right here, and I know I've got it written down someplace here. Boy, that's embarrassing when you put that out there, and it's like I just looked at it 10 times today. Evan's going to look that up for me right now. So, you know what I think we're going to do here? We're going to make an executive decision, and I think what we're going to do is wrap things up on this Smith & Eddy postgame show, with it being Mason's first night doing technical engineering. We don't want to put him in too much of a spot. We're in a time crunch, so we're going to step aside right now. Ludington falling in the JV game by the score of 56-19. And again, a big thank you to Smith & Eddy, our post-game sponsor. Stay tuned, folks. When we come back at you, we will have the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show coming at you for the varsity. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, O's Nation.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work, as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities.
Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. High school sports are on the air and online. Watch this game at the Oriole Sports Network Facebook group or YouTube channel and listen to this game via radio at 102.7 WMOM, smart devices like Amazon Alexa and Google Home, or via streaming audio at WMOM.FM. This game is a presentation of the following sponsors: House of Flavors Manufacturing, House of Flavors Restaurant, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Indian Summer Co-op, Smith & Eddy Insurance. Also in part by PM Builders, Benedict's Collision, Lundquist Furniture, Crown and Cork Waterfront Kitchen, Ludington Paint and Glass. In addition, today's game is brought to you by Urca Auto Center, Team Jamie Loney 5-Star Real Estate, McGee Insurance, Ludington Chiropractic, and Groundworks Landscaping. Now it's time to bring you all the action with Todd Scoop Hansen and the team live here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Welcome to Hawley Gymnasium. Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, and I'm joined tonight by Evan McKinley. He'll be my sidekick doing my color commentary. Mason Conger is our technical engineer making his debut. He's actually made his debut with the JV game, his debut with the varsity game now, did a fine job. And we have Tyson Petnato as our OSN cameraman tonight. How you doing, Evan?
Hey, it's good to be back, Scoop. It seems like just a few nights we were here for the boys game on Friday, so, back on Tuesday, and hopefully it's going to be a pretty good game tonight.
I definitely think you're right. The girls, not only their home opener, but their season opener tonight. And I tell you, it's good to be back. I'm feeling a lot better than I have been feeling. I'm at the tail end of whatever it is I've had. And that's a good thing. And, I'm looking forward to hopefully by the end of this game having my voice being almost gone. And, that's a good thing for the Orioles if that happens.
Yeah, that's right. If you have to get in that honey later tonight, it was a good night for Ludington Oriole sports.
No doubt about it. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. Pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Earlier, I talked with Oriole head coach Warren Stowe, and here's what he had to say in regards to tonight's game. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Oriole Nation, I'm with Coach Warren Stowe, and the 2023-2024 girls varsity basketball season is already upon us. And Coach Stowe, what can Oriole Nation expect out of this year's edition of the girls varsity basketball team for the Ludington Orioles?
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of familiarity. I've got really good girls who work extremely hard. It's not going to be the case where you're going to walk away from a game saying, boy, I wish they would have worked harder. That's just in our DNA, and that's who we are. And we also have, not necessarily new faces, but, some of those familiar faces that have been on varsity a long time have graduated, and we've got a younger group, but also a group that's got a lot of experience. So it'll be fun.
Well, you got those guards that were on your sophomore, or were sophomores, I should say. Yeah. They were sophomores when the run happened to the Breslin a couple of years ago. Names like Carly Mesher come to mind, also Riley Stone, yep. And Emma McKinley. Those three names come to mind right off the bat. You do have some height because I know you have Jordan Anderson. Yep. And also a couple other players I know that played last year with you. One of them,
Jenna Skiba.
Thank you. Oh, geez.
Eliana Jerusalem.
Thank you. Oh, geez. Yeah. Thanks for bailing me out there, Coach. I know it's a new season. It's new for your broadcasters too. But I was going to say Eliana and Jenna Skiba as well. So I think it's going to be a fun year, like you said. These girls, they go out there and they give 110%. I think Oriole Nation is really going to have a fun year watching them, and it's going to be an exciting year. What do you know about the Grand Haven Buccaneers? I know that they have a pretty good tradition in basketball, and they're a big A school.
Yeah, definitely. Really well coached, really hard-nosed team. When you look up and down their roster, there's no pipsqueaks out there. Mm-hmm. They are strong, athletic girls at every position. They'll have a lot of height, even into the guard spot, and we know that. We played them last year and battled and hung tough for a while, and then we just, the bugaboo, we got on a little drought in 4 minutes where we couldn't score, and that made the game a 12-point game or whatever it was. So, we know what we expect going against a program like Grand Haven. They're going to be hard-nosed. It's kind of cool, too, just being the first game. I was telling the girls at practice, there is a little bit of unknown. You don't know if they change things. You're not really stalking down scrimmage film. It's a non-conference opponent. We just kind of go in there and see what we got. And their JV group was really good. I know that our JV players remember that very well.
Okay.
They were full court man-to-man the whole time. So, we could see that, and we'll be prepared if we do.
Your fourth year here as varsity girls coach. First 2 years, district championships. The second year, regional championship. Of course, that magical run to the Breslin. Last year, I know, Coach, you had to be a little bit of a disappointment for yourself.
Yeah, maybe a little. I mean, we still won the league. We competed in our schedule. I mean, those girls left as champions,
Yes,
and those girls
that's
left
true.
as those seniors.
Yeah.
They never were not league champions, and they have a lot of championships to go out. And I think the main thing is you're not always going to win them, but you can put yourself in positions to do so. And I think if things replayed themselves, there might be a chance that we could have had that, but it just didn't play out that way. And new year, new team, and excited to move forward.
So far in practice, what has really caught your eye with this team? I mean, you've talked about the hustle with this team and how they're nonstop competitiveness.
Yeah, I think the thing that sticks out the most and is still just a work in progress is, I'm asking the girls to be really flexible with where and how they can play. A girl like Jenna Skiba, who's traditionally been a forward her whole life, she can play out in the perimeter, and I trust her to do so. And same thing with Peyton Welch and Emma and all these girls. They're just from top to bottom. I think we have a lot more leniency with where girls can be. I think we're going to try to play a little bit faster than we traditionally have. Again, we've been so lucky to have the players we've had where we can just pound it down low and we have mismatch all over the court. We definitely do with Jordan, but that's about it.
Yeah. I say a lot of moxie, a lot of experience with this team, like you said. And getting back to my last question too, Coach, you're right. 3 conference championships as well, and I meant to say that. I don't want to slight last year's team because they were competitive. And so three years coaching, your 4th year now, 3 conference championships, 2 district championships, and a regional title. And I think Ludington basketball is in pretty good hands, and I'm sure this team is looking forward to carrying on that great tradition.
Yeah, definitely. And that's not me. That's a testament to the girls that I have. I mean, you look at the girls the past 3 years and this year, I mean, they're just butt kickers that get after it, and they're driven. And, when you have leaders like Emma and Riley and Carly, that just trickles down to everybody. So, excited to get out and compete within the conference again. From top to bottom, I think the West Michigan Lakes division is going to be better probably than it was even last year. Manastee's continued to improve. Fremont's going to be better. Whitehall's going to be better. So we're really excited to get out there and play.
Now, last year, if my memory is correct, you shared the title with Montague, or you were outright champions, but Montague gave you your only defeat, I think.
Yeah,
okay.
We lost to Montague, but they let one slip to Fremont, and we ended up winning it outright.
Okay. Montague is going to be good again this year?
Montague will be good. Coach Thaler moved over to the boys program, so they have a new coach. But, I'm kind of one of the old men in the outside of Coach Cott. I think I'm the second in command in the Lakes division, which is just weird, only being here in my 4th year.
Coach, you got a starting lineup, or do you want me to get?
No,
yay! All right. Your starting lineup for tonight's game.
Yeah, I got Carly Mesher at the 1, Emma McKinley at the 2, Eliana Jerusalem at the 3, Jenna Skiba at the 4, and Jordan Anderson at the 5.
Well, congratulations and go O's, and we'll talk to you after the ball game.
Excited to talk to you. Go O's.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart at your local store.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium, and we want to thank Pure Marquette Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. PM Builders, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. Looking to build? Give Scott a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. Here are your starting lineups. First for the Grand Haven Buccaneers, coached by Katie Kowalczyk-Fulmer. Starting at the guards, number 4, Abby Klumpfel. She is a senior. And number 12, Gillian Sorrell, she is a junior. The starting center for the Buccaneers, number 34, Mallory Wojtaszek. and she is a freshman. The starting forwards for the Buccaneers, number 32, Maddie Schaff. She's a senior, and number 25, Emerson Burnt. She is a senior. Grand Haven, a great tradition in girls basketball. You know, a few years back, about 8 to 10 years ago, I believe that, Evan, they were state champions or state runner-up. I think state champions. All right, for the Ludington Orioles, coached by Warren Stowe, starting at the guards, number 23, Emma McKinley. She is a senior, and number 20, Eliana Jeruzel. She is a junior. The third starting guard, number 25, Carly Mesher, also a senior. Starting center for the Orioles, number 40, Jordan Anderson, a junior. And the starting forward, number 10, Jenna Skiba. She is a junior. And of course, Evan will see a lot of Riley Stone. There's no doubt about that with her tenacity. She's a guard. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of a couple of these other players tonight, too. But you look at the height they have there. Jordan Anderson, she's basically the same height as our Keelan Laird was last year, about 6'3", 6'2", 6'3", and a lot of experience with this Ludington Oriole team you see on the floor right now, Evan.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see something maybe a little bit different than last year. Obviously, we don't have the size and the depth that we had last year, losing Keelan and Olivia. I want to say that we lost one more, but we lost Annie. But like you said, we have a few experienced guards between Emma and Carly. Eliana's been up on varsity, so it'll be a fun year, Scoop.
Here's the tip. It's controlled by Grand Haven, and you look at the center for Grand Haven, just a freshman, and she is the same height as our Jordan Anderson. All right, ball fought for here. Carly Mesher. Hey, what do you expect? It only took all of 12 seconds into the season, and she's already down on the court right there fighting for the basketball.
Yeah, 12 seconds in, and it's already a Ludington steal. We get the ball with the jump ball. So let's see what this offense can do with their first possession of the season.
Ball triggered in by Jenna Skiba. She gets it into Carly Mesher. Mesher wears number 25. She's going to be our Indian Summer Player in the Spotlight. You'll hear her interview at the half. Nice entry pass there to Skiba. Now to McKinley. They'll swing it around to Mesher. Mesher looking to get it inside. Boy, Grand Haven, they are quick on defense right here. She'll get it, tried to get it there to Anderson, but you're not going to be able to do that. This Grand Haven team is very tall and athletic.
Yeah, Grand Haven's playing a super far spread, 2-3 zone. They're trapping at half court. You know, we got to be able to give Carly Mesher some, easy passes out there with our guards on the wings. She's having to try to force passes in there, and we can't have that on offense.
Burnt missed that shot by Grand Haven. Ludington had a possession. Ball was taken away there, however. Grand Haven comes back, misses the shot, and Jordan Anderson comes away with it for the Orioles. She'll give it up now to Carly Mesher. 6:55 to go in this opening quarter. No score from the revamped Hawley Gymnasium. The Ludington Orioles and the Grand Haven Buccaneers girls varsity basketball action. It's the first game of the season for both teams. Emma McKinley with it. I looked at the roster, Evan, it says Emma Jane McKinley, and I said, did she change her name recently to I know that's always probably been her middle name, but is she going by Emma still or going by Emma?
She's still going by Emma. I'm not sure why that's on there, but
I said anybody would know it would be her brother.
Yeah.
All right, 6:32 to go in this opening quarter. No score. Ludington in their home white. They have black numerals and black lettering trimmed in orange. Grand Haven in their blue jersey. There's a nice drive by Emma McKinley. No good, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line and shoot two. Grand Haven in their blue jerseys. They have yellow lettering and numerals trimmed in white. Emma McKinley at the free throw line. 6:29 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington freshman girls and Ludington JV girls falling to the Grand Haven Buccaneers. Emma's first free throw, good. First point of the season for the Ludington Orioles, and it's a free throw from Emma McKinley. Where'd she finish again? Was it 5th overall in the state in golf?
I know. 9th, maybe?
Okay. I know it was in the top 10, and she was an all-stater in golf. By doing so, she became an all-stater. So misses the second free throw. I know, however you look at it, she had a great senior golf season. And I know as a junior, Evan, wasn't she in the top 10 as a junior as well? I think
she did crack the top 10 both her junior and senior year.
That's an outstanding accomplishment. There's a Ludington defense forcing a turnover right there. Are you surprised what you've seen so far with the defense of both teams have come out? Or
I'm not surprised with the Ludington defense at all. I mean, Coach Stowe has really built his defense around what Coach Shank used to do. And, I mean, that's just tenacious defense where you're creating offense from your defense.
Boy, they are really harassing Carly Mesher out there, the Grand Haven Buccaneers.
Yeah, I think it's some first game jitters too. I mean, this is a tough team to come out and play first game of the year.
Well, you're playing a big Division I, big Class A school in Grand Haven. So Grand Haven's defense now forces an Oriole turnover. I think we'll see a lot of this tonight from both teams.
Yeah, hopefully both teams can kind of settle in on offense. They've been a struggle for both teams so far.
Grand Haven with the basketball. Ludington up 1-0. There's about a 17-footer. Good. Give that shot there to the Buccaneers. Number 25, Emerson Burnt. Grand Haven on the board. They're up 2-1. 5:41 to go in this opening opening quarter. Getting ahead of yourself, Scoop. On the court for the Orioles, you have McKinley, Mesher, Anderson, Skiba, and Jerusalem.
I'd like to see Ludington try to start running past this Grand Haven 2-3 zone. I mean, if we don't let them set up into their defense, then it's going to be a little bit easier for us on offense.
There's both teams just tenacious defense. There's a steal by the Buccaneers. Nice pass right there. Shot is no good, but there's a foul called on McKinley. I'm looking at the Ludington bench right now, and is Riley Stone injured?
Yeah, Riley tore ACL again last year. That was during the basketball season last year.
I remember that last year.
I do believe she'll be out for most of the season, if not all of it.
I knew she had re-injured herself last year. Was just back for a little bit, Evan, but I did not, I guess I just didn't recall that wishful thinking, I guess, that she was going to be back this year. First free throw is up and in by Abby Klumpfel. Second attempt, no good. She gets 1 of 2 free throws, and now it looks like Mesher's going to be fouled. Yeah, it is right now. It's starting to come back to me about what happened last year. She had just came back from an injury, and then she wasn't back for very long and re-injured. It wasn't a re-injury, I don't believe. It was
It might have been the other knee, actually.
I think it was. All right, Mesher gives the ball to McKinley. McKinley back to Mesher. Now to McKinley. They'll get it now to Jerusalem. Skiba, I'm sorry. Skiba working it inside there to Anderson. She gets tied up. 4:58 left in the opening quarter. Grand Haven 3, Ludington 1. I met with Coach Stowe last night. He just said the girls were just so excited, looking forward to getting the season started.
Yeah, that first couple of weeks of just strict practice, those are the hardest weeks of practice, too. I mean, all you're doing is running through plays. You know, you're ready to play that first game. So to be able to have energy pumped up for this first game, I mean, coming strong.
Jillian Sorrell scores the basket, and she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Grand Haven up 5-1. The foul called on the Orioles was actually called on Jenna Skiba, her first. She gets the free throw, completes the three-point play. Now here's another steal by Grand Haven. There's a baseline jumper up, no good. Ball batted around, kept alive. Grand Haven comes up with it. Ludington does not have the height that they had last. There's a nice block by Anderson. Just as I say that, Anderson's height pays off right there. You know, last year when they had Olivia Lynn, and of course they had Keelan Laird last year, and Anderson was also up on the varsity. A lot of height last year. Emma McKinley on the dribble, directing traffic there. Now she'll give it to Skiba. Skiba deflected right there, and Grand Haven has it. Ahead of the field, the shot is up and in, and scoring the basket, number 12, Jillian Sorrell. And we have a timeout called, and it's going to be, I believe, a 30. Ludington trails 8-1. We want to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. And of course, Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, give Trent Lundquist a call, 231-757-3368. Ludington trails 8-1 to the Grand Haven Buccaneers. The Orioles got the first point of the game, and 8 unanswered points now for Grand Haven, Evan.
Yeah, I think we have some offensive jitters right now. I don't think that we were really expecting Grand Haven to be playing this 2-3 zone all the way out to half court, trapping as soon as Carly crosses half court. So we need to figure out something that we're able to get someone to come to the middle because it's wide open right now.
Into the Oriole lineup, number 30, Madeline Kenyon. And there's another steal by Grand Haven. There's a drive, the shot blocked right there by Jordan Anderson. Madeline Kenyon has it. She had a big year last year as a freshman. Little too, probably got the butterflies going pretty good right there. Pass too far, goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I like that idea of trying to push the ball up the court so that Grand Haven can't get set in their offense or in their defense.
Also checking into the Oriole lineup, number 5, Peyton Welch, and she is a junior. Ludington trails 8-1, 3:22 to go in this opening quarter. Nice pass. Oh, that was a sweet pass there by Grand Haven's Jillian Sorrell. And getting the basket for Grand Haven was number 34, Mallory Wojtaszek. And she's their freshman center.
This Grand Haven press is giving us some troubles right now.
Ludington trails 10-1, 3:02 to go in the opening quarter of play. Into the Oriole lineup will be number 12, Ashley Stowe. Grand Haven swings the ball around, 3-point attempt up, no good. Ball fought for, out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. So right now you got Stowe out there. You have Skiba. You also have Welch. You have Kenyon, and you have Anderson. Ashley Stowe will bring the ball up. She'll get it ahead now. Orioles got a 2-on-1 here. The ball was just underlaid right there. Grand Haven defender did a nice job. Took away the passing lane right there. Shot up by Grand Haven, no good. Rebound to Welch. Peyton Welch, now she draws the foul. 2:31 in the first quarter to go. Ludington trails 10-1. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 42, Sabrina Ramirez. Into the Grand Haven lineup, number 20, Abby Spoonis. And also checking in will be, well, let's see here, number 11, Kendall Gillis. All right, Ludington, I'll need Welch with the ball. She'll give it up now to Stowe. Stowe to Welch. Welch in the paint, shot up, and in and out, no good. Some good aggressiveness there by Peyton Welch. Just got to get these Orioles to settle down a little bit. 2:01 to go in this opening quarter. The Orioles trail by 9, 10-1. Almost an over and back right there with the ball. Eden Smith for Grand Haven. Now over to Kendall Gillis. Foul's called on the Orioles, and it'll be called on number 5, Peyton Welch. Eliana Jeruzal checks back into the Oriole lineup. Folks, Pure Marquette Builders is our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. And Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. All right, Grand Haven chewing some time up there, Evan. They still have the ball, and basket in and out, second chance, up and in, and give the basket to Abby Spoonis.
Yeah, Grand Haven has been attacking the offensive glass so far, and we haven't been able to find a body to box out.
1:08 to go. This Grand Haven deep. The Orioles got numbers here. Shot up. Oh, no good by Ramirez. They had a 2-on-1 right there. They got to finish those. And here comes Grand Haven. The Grand Haven defense is giving the Orioles fits right now. There's a shot, baseline shot put up no good there by Kendall Gillis. And here comes Eliana Jeruzal for the Orioles. She'll give it up now to Welch. Welch now over to Ashley Stowe. Stowe will give it now to Kenyon. We have a foul on the floor with 29 seconds left in the first quarter. And I believe it's going to be called. Yeah, it's good to see our executive director, executive producer, boys varsity basketball coach Thad Shank, who stopped up to say hi.
See what we can do with 29 seconds on the clock.
Orioles will get the ball into Mesher. Mesher surveying the situation, directing traffic. Now she'll give it to Welch. Welch back to Mesher. Boy, Grand Haven really closes down the passing lanes, don't they, Evan?
Yeah, they're playing some tough man-to-man defense right now.
Oh, and Grand Haven defense forces another Oriole turnover with 10.9 seconds to go in this opening quarter. The Orioles trail 12-1. Bringing the ball up for Grand Haven, number 32, Maddie Schaff. There's a shot short. Good job by Welch there boxing out, and there's the buzzer. And at the end of one from Hawley Gym, your score, girls varsity basketball action, the Grand Haven Buccaneers 12, the Ludington Orioles 1. We're going to step aside. You are watching and listening to 102.7 WMOM as well as the Oriole Sports Network. We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. And Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. We take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Scoop Hansen, Evan McKinley, Mason Conger, and Tyson Pettinato, the Oriole Sports Network in collaboration in conjunction with 102.7 WMOM Radio. Grand Haven 12, Ludington 1 at the end of one in girls varsity basketball action. Let's see if our Orioles can get it kicked in here, Evan.
Yeah, get the first quarter jitters out of the way. Time to play some basketball, score some points, play some defense again.
Well, Grand Haven forces a turnover right there. Now Carly Mesher, she draws her first charge of the season.
Charge-o-meter, Scoop.
Charge-o-meter. She keeps one at home. Her dad, Dan, was telling me we used to have, we've had the Peyton Lacombe dunkometer in the past. We've had, we've got some stuff with Sunshine, and there's the Carly Mesher charge-o-meter. Or maybe she calls it the blockometer. I think it's more the charge-o-meter. Okay, here come the Orioles. Shot put up there, no good by Jerusalem. Welch with the board. There's McKinley, her shot up, no good. Rebound to Grand Haven's number 12, Jillian Sorrell.
We did a great job breaking the press there, able to get a couple of shots off. Yep. We just haven't had one to fall yet.
Shot put up by Grand Haven's number 32, Maddie Schaff, no good from the far baseline. Carly Mesher came away with it. Welch with it now. Mesher with a three. Up and no good. Rebound, Welch. And as she put the ball down on the court, it was stolen away from her. And here comes Grand Haven's.
Yeah, you'd like to see Peyton get that rebound and go immediately right back up with it. Just because you put the ball on the ground down low like that, most of the time it gets stolen.
That was Emerson Burnt. Shot no good by Grand Haven. And a nice strong rebound by Jordan Anderson. Now Mesher has it. She'll give it up to McKinley. Emma McKinley. McKinley into the corner now to Jerusalem. Jerusalem wears number 20. She'll give it now to Jordan Anderson. Anderson drives baseline. Her pass picked off, but the Grand Haven players just had her tennis shoe in the black right there, and that's out of bounds.
Yeah, this is some tough Grand Haven defense. So I think we just need to get in a rhythm, figure out an offense that works for us. Obviously, being the first game, you still have to get used to playing with new players. Get the flow of things. You got to get the ball in here.
Ludington will get the ball. Well, actually, Mesher she tracked it down before it went out of bounds. I wanted to say to Coach Stowe last night, you think you could pick a harder opponent for your first game?
Right, yeah. hey, you start them off strong. I mean,
Yeah,
all you can do is learn.
exactly.
Non-conference game.
Nice move by Grand Haven's Jillian Sorrell. She's got 7 points in this first half, and Grand Haven up 14-1. Emma McKinley, she's being harassed. There's a steal by Sorrell. Her shot, no good. Ball fought for, and now we'll have a foul on Grand Haven. You know, we play aggressively, but this Grand Haven team plays very aggressive basketball.
Yeah, and Grand Haven's doing a great job of switching up their defenses, kind of confusing our offense. Not sure which, should we run a zone offense, should we run a man-to-man offense? So I think that's part of our issue on offense right now, too.
Grand Haven won the JV game by the score of 56-19 and also won the freshman game 54-7. 5:58 to go here in this opening half. Ludington trails 14-1. Orioles were down 12-1 at the end of one. We have a timeout on the floor, and it's going to be a full timeout, so we'll step aside. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports, and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Ludington trails Grand Haven 14-1. And we have 5:56 to go in this opening half, Evan.
Yeah, it's been a rough start, but, you know, you got to give credit to Grand Haven's defense right now. They're making it hard on our offense.
$5:53 to go, second quarter. At the free throw line for Grand Haven, their freshman center, number 34, Mallory Wojciech. She gets the first free throw. Second shot up, also good. She's got 4 points in this first half. Orioles trail by 15 points, 16-1. Grand Haven has just made it right now to where Ludington has not been able to get comfortable at all in this first half.
Yeah, we're having trouble getting the ball past half court right now. I mean, we got to settle down, spread the court out, you know, get 2 guards up front, 1 in the middle, and then 2 down the court. That way we don't have 4 Grand Haven girls all around 1 girl up, bringing the ball up.
With the ball for the Buccaneers, number 32, that's Maddie Schaff. They'll work it inside there. Wojciech, I'm sorry, I've been mispronouncing the name there. Wojciech gets the basket. She's a pretty good-looking freshman there, Evan. She's the same height, basically, as our Jordan Anderson, and she's got 6 first-half points so far. Wojciech. Grand Haven up 18-1. There's a steal by the Buccaneers. It's Abby Klumpel with it. Klumpel, and she'll give it up now to Jillian Sorrell. Buccaneers with a 19-point lead, 20-1. Orioles' only point coming on a free throw by Emma McKinley. Carly Mesher. Carly had that one over probably. Well, actually, Ludington got it back. They got pretty lucky on that one, Evan.
Yeah, that's a pass that we probably can't make. We got away with it, so let's see if we can make something on offense.
Jerusalem now. She'll give it up to Mesher. Now we're going to have, it's going to be an over and back violation. 4:44 to go in the second quarter. Ludington trails 20-1. On the court right now for the Orioles, You have Madeline Kenyon. She wears jersey number 30. She's just a sophomore. You also have number 5, Peyton Welch, a junior. They joined Jenna Skiba, number 10, a junior. Also out there, number 20, Eliana Jeruzel, a junior. And number 23, Emma McKinley. She is a senior. She's the leader out there on the floor for the Orioles. There's a nice drive right there. And a traveling, well, it was a nice drive, but a little too nice right there. Traveling violation on Grand Haven.
Grand Haven coming back to their half court. They're going to trap right here past half court. Madeline did a good job of getting through that.
Jeruzel with the ball. Jeruzel still with it now, and we're going to have a foul called. And it's going to be on Grand Haven's number 20, and that's Abby Spoonis. Jeruzel will get the ball into Welch. Welch. Nice pass there to McKinley, and now Emma just got ahead of herself a little bit right there and be called for the traveling violation.
Yeah, we're definitely playing a little quick. This Grand Haven defense is forcing us, kind of get out of our comfort zone. We are not being really boss with the ball right now. We're just kind of throwing around the gym, and this Grand Haven defense is picking it off.
Boy, Grand Haven really working that ball well. Give the basket there to number 22, Eden Smith. The Orioles, there's another steal by the Buccaneers, and taking it to the hoop was number 11. That was Kendall Gillis, and she's fouled. 3:53 to go in this opening half, and just Grand Haven really taking it to our Ludington Orioles right now. Into the lineup, number 14, Dylan Meyer for Grand Haven. With the ball, number 11, that's Kendall Gillis. Gillis now over to Eden Smith. Smith to Klumpel. Klumpel to Gillis. Gillis over to Klumpel. See, Grand Haven, they really are patient. They work till they get the shot they want. Nice move. Oh, my. Abby Spoonis with little dipsy-do right there. She got the Oriole defender going one way, and then she goes the other way and gets the bucket. Grand Haven now up 24-1. Now Emma McKinley is fouled as she puts the shot up. McKinley at the free throw line for the Orioles. It's pretty neat, Evan, during the JV game when I went down and I met the coaches earlier, and I went over the pronunciations, got the starting lineup. McKinley misses the first shot. And I was looking at the Grand Haven junior varsity roster, and I said, oh, Hogaboom. I said to the coach, there was a quarterback at Central Michigan I was a big fan of. He was a backup to the Dallas Cowboys, a backup to Danny White in the 80s. She goes, oh, yeah. She goes, that's his granddaughter that you're talking about right there. McKinley gets the second free throw, and the Orioles trail 24-2.
Scoop, I think you know everybody, because that's a name I've never heard of.
Yeah, Gary Hogaboom. In fact, he was here. I don't know if he's still here. He was here earlier watching his granddaughter play during the JV game. And I went up to him, Evan. I shook his hand, told him it was an honor to meet him. And I said I was a big fan about, talked about his Central Michigan days, talked about his days with Dallas. And I thanked him because when I was in Iceland, I had written him for an autograph photo, which he sent back to me. I said, thank you. I remember that autograph photo you sent me when I was in Keflavik, Iceland. So
very cool.
Pretty neat. Got a photo with him. So that, to me, that's, being the sports nut I am, that's a thrill for me that he was here tonight at Hawley Gym. And I got to meet him, Gary Hogaboom. I was saying earlier, if I had a little more time, I would have asked him if he knew, I'm sure he does know Terry Goodell, former Ludington Oriole, that played at Central Michigan with him, and a couple other guys like Jim Bowman and Curtis Adams and some other names, familiar names that were with Central Michigan at that time. Right now, 2:54 to go in this opening half. Ludington trails 24-2. Emma McKinley got one of two free throws. And that's been it offensively for the Orioles so far through this first half, Evan.
Hey, if we can knock down two more free throws.
Yeah, and it's not for lack of effort. This Grand Haven team
is tough. They're making our lives on offense hard.
First free throw is up and, rolled on the cylinder there up on the rim there for a little bit, bounces out. That's, I believe, Peyton Welch at the free throw line. First shot, no good. Second shot is up, no good. Welch will get it back, though. Welch now over to her teammate, and there's a shot from the three-pointer from McKinley, no good. Hey!
Rebound.
Our first field goal of the season, and it goes to Peyton Welch on an offensive rebound, Evan.
That's right. Crashing the glass where most of those shots from the corner go.
Ludington trails 24-4, 2:31 to go in this opening half.
All right, now we got a little bit of momentum. Let's see if we can build it up and have a good offense possession here and put a few more points on the board.
Let's keep it rolling here. Ludington with the basketball, bringing it up. Ashley Stowe. I know her sister Haley listening tonight. Probably down at Cornerstone University. Here's a three-point attempt.
Three-point shooter right there, Scoop.
Hey, right there, sister.
We're going to see a lot of that this year. Madeline Kenyon's a heck of a shooter.
Madeline Kenyon with the Orioles' first three of the season. And that wasn't your garden variety either. That was a long three. Ludington now trails 24-7. Got a spark there, Evan.
That's right. A little bit of momentum. It'll go a long way.
That was Madeline Kenyon, and again, she is just a sophomore. Reporting into the Oriole lineup, Jordan Anderson, number 40. Also, you got Carly Mesher coming in. There's a shot by Grand Haven, no good. Hustling for it, Emma McKinley. She gets to it. 1:54 to go in the opening half. Grand Haven 24, Ludington 7. The Orioles were down 12-1 at the end of one. Oh, good hustle there by the Orioles' Reese Willis, who's checked into the game, seeing her first action of the season. She just wasn't able to corral it right there. Reese coming off a fantastic swimming season this year for the Ludington Oriole girls swim team.
Yeah, you like to see Ludington push the ball there. We just can't get ahead of ourselves. We just got a little quick there.
Grand Haven on the attack. Three-pointer up and no good there by Maddie Schaff. 1:32 to go in the second quarter. Grand Haven 24, Ludington 7.
Let's knock down some free throws, cut in this lead a little bit more.
Jordan Anderson at the free throw line. You heard the good news about her, right? Signing just a junior, but signing her national letter of intent to further her education at the University of Nebraska at Lincoln, I believe.
I'm not sure which
or was
one.
It Omaha?
I think it might be Omaha.
Omaha. Yeah, and play volleyball. So that's awesome. She gets the first free throw. Second attempt up and no good. So Jordan gets 1 of 2 free throws. Orioles trail 24-8. 1:25 to go in the opening half. Sabrina Ramirez has checked into the game for the Orioles. She wears jersey 42. She's a senior. Nice move. Shot is up and good. Give the basket to number 32, Maddie Schaff. The nice assist right there to Sorrell. And the Orioles trail 26-8. 1:03 to go. Quick turnover there for the Orioles. I don't think they got...
Carly had a good idea there, just overthrew her teammate just a little bit too much.
I'd like to say hello to all the Oriole Nation out there listening and watching, as well as to all of the fans of the Grand Haven Buccaneers who are tuned into the Oriole Sports Network. Or maybe there's some listening as well on 102.7 WMOM. Thank you to Buccaneer Nation for tuning into this. Grand Haven up 26-8. They'll work it inside. Little turnaround, no good. Offensive rebound there for Wodashek. And Grand Haven still fighting for it. Good job by Jordan Anderson there.
Yeah, great work down low to get the block.
Carly Mesher will get the ball up to Welch. 30 seconds left. Welch, nice drive. Just too strong there with the shot. And here comes Grand Haven. There's a shot up, no good, and it's going to be a blocking foul called on Carly Mesher right there. I think Carly got there just a little bit too late.
She tried. You know, that's a good hustle, way to put her body on the line, try to take the hit for her team.
Good to see Danny Altman in attendance here tonight. He was elected to the Mason County Sports Hall of Fame last year with the class of 2023. Fantastic official. Great guy. He's
still
here.
A heck of a basketball player.
Oh, a heck of a basketball player. You said that. They can say that again, Evan. Yeah, he's here in attendance with his wife tonight. And the first free throw is up and in there by Maddie Schaff. He had an outstanding career over in Europe. And he had a great career with the Mason County Central Spartans as well, and while he was in the States. And now a traveling violation on the Orioles right there. Eliana just got a little bit too quick. Orioles trail 27-8. 14 seconds to go until we reach halftime. Nice move. Shot no good. Ball fought for, out of bounds. Be Ludington basketball. 6.3 seconds, Evan.
You're gonna have to get down the court quick.
4 seconds, 3 seconds there. They're going to get a shot off. They will, and it's going to end up short. And your score at the half from Hawley Gymnasium girls varsity basketball action. The Grand Haven Buccaneers 27, the Ludington Orioles 8. We're going to step aside. You are listening and watching the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned for the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show.
Crown and Cork is Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar, and is open Monday through Thursday from 4:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of our new fall menu items, including French onion soup and our seasonal cheesecake. All menu items are made fresh when ordered, and many have locally sourced ingredients. We also have a kids' play area for the littles to play in while the adults dine. And make sure you call us to host your next event. Our private dining space seats up to 80 people and offers a beautiful view of the Ludington Harbor. Crown and Cork is located at 502 West Loomis Street, across from the Ludington Marina. Follow us on Facebook to hear about our specials and other important information, or call us at 231-425-3557 to make a reservation today. We look forward to serving you soon.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Scoop Hansen with you. The Orioles trail the Buccaneers of Grand Haven 27-8 at the half. Varsity girls basketball action. JV action earlier tonight. Ludington Falls 56-19. Freshman action. Ludington Falls 54-7. It's our first girls broadcast of the season, and we will be back on Thursday bringing you girls basketball here at Hawley, and that will be against Oak Ridge Eagles. Thank you. I couldn't get bailed out earlier. I felt bad. I saw it 4 or 5 times today. Muskegon Oak Ridge Eagles will be here. And then Friday we'll be back again at Hawley for boys basketball action as the Fremont Packers are here. The only game we're not covering tomorrow night, we will not be covering OSN or 102.7, will not be covering the boys JV and varsity game against the Traverse City St. Francis Gladiators, the state runner-up last year in Division III. We won't be covering that. Number of reasons for that, folks. One of the reasons we have to do an equal amount of boys and girls games, and also we are covering 3 other games this week. So we're taking off tomorrow. So if you see me as a fan tomorrow night, don't give me a hard time, folks. If you do, I'll just smile at you. I'm going to be a spectator tomorrow night. We want to thank Indian Summer, our exclusive player in the spotlight sponsor. Right now, we're going to step aside and listen to the interview I did recently with the O's Carly Mesher. When we return, more of the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show. Stay tuned, O's Nation. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight during tonight's Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show. That player is Carly Mesher. Carly is a senior. She wears jersey number 25, plays the guard position, and this is Carly's 3rd year on the varsity. Carly, what is it that you like best about being a Ludington Oriole basketball player?
I love the environment and the family that we've created in our program. Just playing with some of these girls are some of my really good friends, and I love playing with them. I love playing under Coach Stowe. He's very knowledgeable with basketball, and we just created a really fun and exciting environment to play in.
Your sophomore year, you were a big part of that team as the run to the state semifinals at the Breslin Center. Last year, a little bit of an off season for Ludington Oriole girls basketball. How does the team look to bounce back this year, and how are things looking so far as you head into tonight's opening game?
I think this past summer we got in the gym. We were working hard. I know we were one week in the summer we were in and out of the gym, like we almost never left the gym, but it was so fun to be in the gym with all those girls. At one of our scrimmages we dominated, which in years past we haven't quite dominated, but I think this year dominating in the summer, just looking into our future season this year and tonight, it just looks awesome, and I'm super excited to be playing with these girls.
Your favorite restaurant in Ludington?
I think I definitely have to say El Rancho, but my sister is also a waitress at Applebee's, and I still love Applebee's too.
Okay. And of course, she's talking about her sister Katie. And of course, brother Brad was quite an athlete at Ludington too. So you're following in the family tradition, aren't you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You had an outstanding volleyball season, as did your teammates this past year. What a run by the Ludington Orioles girls varsity volleyball team this year. Talk a bit about that to Oriole Nation.
Yeah, so originally our goal was to just make it as far as we could. I know my sophomore year, my junior year, we kind of went out not on a bang. I know it was like a heartbreaker for us to lose that game against Cadillac in our district opener, but I think definitely this year we had 16 years playing this year, and we definitely bounced back from the year before, and we just completely dominated our district and our regional, and those girls, I just love playing with them. I definitely miss it a lot, but we had a great season this year.
And oh, so close to going to the Final Four, winning that quarterfinals and going to the state semifinals. You girls had Grand Rapids West Catholic right on the precipice, didn't you?
Yeah, we did, definitely. I know that hurt a lot of us, the whole team. We were definitely devastated about that loss. We were just so close to making it to Kellogg Arena. I think it also hurts us a little bit more. I know we all felt like we could have played a little bit harder, and which makes it even harder that we lost in 5 because we were right there with them and we weren't even playing the best. But honestly, at the very end, we just gave it our all.
Yeah, you girls definitely did, and I know you say you can look back on that, but you did give your all. And it's a season that won't be forgotten by Oriole Nation for a very, very long time, if ever. I mean, it was an outstanding season. Great memories you created. And that leads us into your future plans. Talk a bit about that and where you're going to be going to college and furthering your education and playing volleyball.
Yeah, so recently in November, I actually committed to Kalamazoo Valley Community College to play volleyball there. My dad is obviously trying to get me to play basketball there, but I think right now we're just sticking to volleyball, and I don't know, I'm really excited. I went down there, I watched them play once, and I love their coach. I love the program that they've built there. I just love the environment down there. And then as to schooling, I'm not exactly sure what I want to go into yet, but I'm leaning more towards something in engineering.
Outstanding. Now, I know you have a huge fan club out there, so is anybody you want to say hello to who's watching tonight's broadcast?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my Grandma Sandy, and then my Grandma Barb, and then my Grandpa Wilson.
All right, well, Carly, congratulations on being the player in the spotlight. That's the Indian Summer Player in the Spotlight for tonight's girls varsity home opening and season opening game. We wish you and your teammates all the best this season. Go O's!
Thanks for having me, Scoop.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back, Oriole Nation, to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen. I'm joined by Ludington girls JV coach Troy Veneman. And Coach, you made your debut tonight against a really talented Grand Haven team, and final score was 56-19. That score doesn't exemplify the effort, though, that your girls put forward.
Yeah, exactly, Scoop. I mean, we knew Grand Haven was going to be the cream of the crop. I think if you look at our non-conference games, you look at Grand Haven, you look at Milner Shores, Traverse City Central, Traverse City West. We want to play the good teams here. We knew we might have our hands full, and we did, but we made some adjustments at halftime. The girls never hung their head. I'd have one girl crying. I had girls diving on the floor, and we just need to put a step or two quicker and get things together. Not bad after 13 days after tryouts.
And that can only make your team better, playing a team like that, like you just said. And you look at your girls tonight. Kelsey Bowman came in there and provided a spark there. She ended up as your high scorer with 7 points.
Yeah, and Kelsey's only a freshman. We got Kelsey, came off the bench as a freshman, Raven. We had Charlie Morse hit a 3 at the end. We had a lot of our freshmen step up and blend in with the 6 sophomores I have now, so they gave us some good minutes.
Well, Coach, I promise you're going to get a lot more airtime as the season progresses. We'll only be able to give you a little bit of time here at halftime tonight. Thanks for coming up. We look forward to talking to you Thursday night up here after your game against the Muskegon Oak Ridge Eagles.
We'll get those Eagles. Go.
That sounds good. That's Coach Troy Veneman. And again, I definitely will give him more airtime, folks. But we're back to action here at Hawley Gym. The second half has begun. Ludington trails 27-8. And Evan McKinley is rejoining me right now, my color commentary man. Evan, Ludington, what do you think, Coach Stowe? I'm sure he had a lot to say to his girls at the half.
It all starts with taking care of the ball. I'm not sure how many turnovers we had the first half, but it resembles how the scoring went for the first half, that's for sure. So, I mean, if we take care of the ball, I think we can hang in this game, that's for sure.
That was a packed halftime show. Again, a big thank you. Oh, nice pass. Oh, just could not get the shot to go Jenna Skiba there, but a beautiful pass from Emma McKinley. And then Ludington gets the offensive board, and Jordan Anderson is fouled. But I was going to say a packed halftime show there, sponsored by Safe Harbor Credit Union. And a big thank you as well to Indian Summer Co-op, our exclusive player and a spotlight sponsor. Fun interview there with Carly Mesher. Well, we couldn't have got much more in there at the half.
Hey, Scoop, just as the team's got to wrinkle out the the jitters, so is the OSN. We'll get it figured out by the end of the year.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about that. A big thank you to Chris Nicholas, the 102.7 WMOM station owner and station manager down there, for all he does for the Ludington Orioles and for the community of Ludington. And, of course, big thank you to Thad Shank as well, our executive director. Jordan Anderson gets both free throws, and Ludington now trails by the score of 27-9. Grand Haven with the basketball. Now a foul is going to be called. I believe they're going to get Eliana Jerusalem there, Evan.
Yeah, coming out of halftime, we've ran 2 great offensive possessions. So, I mean, it'd be good to see us get some stops down here on defense to be able to turn that into some offense.
Tonight's the first night of a big week of basketball action here, all from Hawley Gymnasium. Again, we will not be broadcasting tomorrow, OSN or 102.7 WMOM, the Ludington Traverse City St. Francis boys games. One or two free throws there for Grand Haven's Emerson Burnt. Ludington trails 28-9. However, we will be coming at you on Thursday and Friday. Thursday with the girls, Friday with the boys. Thursday, Muskegon Oak Ridge in town. Girls basketball will be live on the air on 5:28. 5:30 with the tip-off for the JV girls game. That'll be live streamed by the Oriole Sports Network, and then we'll go on. We'll connect with 102.7 WMOM for the varsity, Ludington and Muskegon Oak Ridge on Thursday. Girls on Friday, Ludington and Fremont in boys, and again we'll be live streaming on the OSN with the boys JV game, and then the varsity should start right around 7 o'clock. So Jordan Anderson didn't get either free throw, and just not enough oomph on that second shot, Evan.
Hey, early on in the season, we'll knock him down late on.
All right, here comes Grand Haven right now. Again, a big shout out to Indian Summer Co-op, our exclusive player in the spotlight sponsor. There's a turnover forced by the Oriole defense. Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. And of course, Safe Harbor Credit Union, our halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. They are at 5511 US 10 in Ludington. You can give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Got a steal there and a basket and a foul. And now a chance for a three-point play by Grand Haven. Basket scored. And the three-point play is converted there by Grand Haven's Jillian Sorrell. She had a big first half for Grand Haven. She's got 12 points in the game. Ludington trails 31-9. There, Anderson trying to get the ball there to measure. Little too high for her right there. She did her best, had her best effort right there to snag that ball, but it took her out of bounds. You know, it's a good sign right now. I'm looking into the Oriole student section, and I saw David Sunshine Schillinger, but the real good news is I saw Cam Gunsel with his teammates. And that is a great news. That's great news for Coach Thad Shank and for Ludington basketball. If he only misses the one game, Evan, that's going to be huge.
Yeah, that'd be great. Cam's heck of an athlete. I'm sure Coach Shank really wants him back. So the sooner he gets back is going to be better for that team.
Yeah. Ludington's, he's one of their tallest players along with Jack Stidham. Boy, Jack had a nice game the other night against Spring Lake. He had 10 points. Also, Gage Jones had one heck of a game the other night. They held Sunshine in check. He still put in 14 points, but they held him in check. It was really neat at Dr. Tim Ruby's today, my dentist. I ran into Sunshine's grandpa on Sunshine's mom's side of the family. His grandpa, it'll come to me here in a second, but had a nice chat with him. Here's Grand Haven on the fly, shot up, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Grand Haven leads 31-9.
Yeah, we're making the tough passes down on offense right now. We're not making it easy on ourselves.
There's a shot up, no good. I believe it was his Sunshine's grandpa, his grandpa Hauk. It just came to me, so.
Yeah, it should be a heck of a ball game here tomorrow night. St. Francis always brings a tough squad. I think they were playing in the state finals last year.
Yeah, they were the Division III state runner-up last year. So it should be one heck of a ball game. It's going to be a fun one just to sit in the stands. Evan, you going to be here watching it?
I'll probably be here. I got tomorrow night
Let me
off.
know where you're going to be sitting. I'll join you.
All right.
First free throw is good by Grand Haven's Mallory Wojtaszek. She gets both free throws. Grand Haven up by the score of 33-9. 5:07 left in this third quarter. Orioles were down 27-8 at the half. Nice move by Skiba. Skiba's pass picked off, however. There's a nice move. Getting the basket for Grand Haven, number 25, Emerson Berndt. Berndt with the basket there, and now Grand Haven's lead is 35-9. Orioles were outscored in that second quarter, 15-7. They were outscored 12-1 in the opening 8 minutes of play. Right now they're down 35-9. Big shout out to Ludington Paint and Glass. They've been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more. Located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. Proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the OSN. 4:18 to go in the third quarter. Grand Haven with the basketball. They have a 35-9 lead over the Ludington Orioles. Shot on the way, good. That is a two-pointer just inside the line from Abby Klumpel. There's another steal by the Grand Haven Buccaneers. About a 14-footer there, well actually about a 12-footer there, up and in by Grand Haven's Abby Klumpel. And the Buccaneers have a 30-point lead. We have a timeout on the floor. I believe it's a 30 And we're going to stay right here. We got a special announcement, folks. Every year, the LHS Student Council adopts 16 elementary kids and their families for the holidays. Thursday, December 7th, each LHS Oriole will take their little O shopping at Meijer's for gifts for the kids and their families. Then deliver the gifts along with a food and care basket for the families to have over the long break. This year, they need help getting enough food and household items for each family basket and are asking our Oriole community for donations. Not everyone can give, and that's okay, but if you have any non-perishable kid-friendly food items or household supplies, there is a donation box located by the concession stand. One box will be for food, the other for hygiene items. Donations will be accepted right now during all basketball games, now through December 8th. So Oriole Nation, if you can help out, please do so. Actually, it was a 60, but we needed to get that special announcement in. So
you got it in, Scoop, just in time.
We got it in. Big thank you to Mike Benedict and Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's is at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can reach Mike Benedict, 231-613-4111. Benny says with this colder weather and we're starting to get that white stuff, please drive with caution. All right, Ludington has the basketball. That's Welch with it. Welch, her shot, a little too hard right there. And here comes Grand Haven. Peyton Welch, she is a junior. Evan, do you know, did she transfer in?
Because she's a transfer in from Scottville.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't, because I said I don't remember her being an Oriole last year on the JV. And a welcome addition from Mason County Central. Here comes the Orioles, and that's Madeline Kenyon with the basketball. Now to McKinley. McKinley to Welch. Welch give and go there to McKinley, and she just got too far back behind the basket right there and hits the side, and here comes Grand Haven. Ludington has done they've done a lot of things they're uncomfortable with tonight, and give credit to Grand Haven's defense.
Yeah, Grand Haven's defense is making us very uncomfortable on offense. I mean, we can't even do any of our stuff that we normally do.
Well, there's a unforced turnover right there. That ball went 5-hole right there, right between Emerson Burnt's legs, out of bounds. And the old hockey terminology right there with the goalies, that's a 5-hole.
That's right.
Yep. Right through the legs and into the net.
Yeah, well, looking at the difference from the first half to now, I mean, we're getting a lot better ball movement. You know, I'd still like to see them make more fakes. When you're playing a zone, the zone shifts with your fakes. So, I mean, if you're able to fake one way, then the pass should be easier the other way. So I think we need to utilize that for the last quarter here.
The drive right there by Jerusalem to McKinley. McKinley being harassed right there. Her pass to Welch. Peyton Welch. Ball ends up in the hands of Anderson. Anderson's shot is blocked out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. 2:10 left in the third quarter. Grand Haven 39, Ludington 9. And it hasn't been easy for any of the teams tonight. The freshman team, they fell 54-7. The JV team fell 56-19. And our varsity is losing 39-9 right now with 2:09 left in the third quarter. Grand Haven always strong in girls basketball.
Yeah, they're tough in almost every sport that I think I've ever played them in.
Ball will be triggered in by Eliana Jerusalem. Emma McKinley has it. McKinley now over to Kenyon. Kenyon, a nice pass right there to Jerusalem to Welch. Welch to Jerusalem. Jerusalem works it inside to Anderson, and she fouled that. Now, they worked it really nice right there. That was good patience and some nice passing by the Ludington Orioles.
That was great ball movement. You know, great job to find Jordan, who had a great post up, able to draw the foul and need to knock down these free throws.
Jordan Anderson at the free throw line. For the Ludington Orioles, she wears jersey number 40. Her first shot is up and good. And we'll take it. We don't care that it kissed off the glass.
Banks open late.
Yeah, you know what? There's no extra points for style points right there. A point is a point.
They put it there for a reason, Scoot.
Exactly.
You might as well use it.
Second shot, also good. She didn't have to use the bank on that one. Jordan Anderson gets 2 free throws. She's got 5 points in the game, all at the free throw line. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 12, Ashley Stowe. Ludington trails 39-11, 1:47 to go in the third quarter. It's a dribble drive. Nice move. And getting the basket for Grand Haven, number 12, Jillian Sorrell. Grand Haven 41, Ludington 11. Ashley Stowe with the ball. Stowe will give it up now to Kenyon. Kenyon back to Welch. Welch, nice move. Couldn't get the basket, but she is fouled, and she'll shoot 2. Peyton Welch, she is a junior.
She plays really aggressive, able to get downhill, drive at the basket. I think that's kind of what Coach Stowe wants in this new offense that they're running.
You look, Evan, it's a testament to opening night a lot. Welch gets the first free throw. It's also a testament to the tenacious and ferocious Grand Haven defense.
Yeah.
That Ludington only has 2 field goals in this game. They have a 3-pointer and they have 1 2-point field goal.
Yeah, definitely. And Troy touched on it. I mean, they've only practiced 13 times since the start of the season.
Yep.
And then plus tryouts, which, I mean, you get a little bit of basketball in during tryouts, but it's not like a normal practice would be. So, I mean, they're still learning their offense. You know, Peyton's still trying to get used to playing with new girls. The team from last year is trying to get used to playing with Peyton.
Sure.
Ashley Stowe's coming up from JV. You got to get used to playing with her. Madeline didn't see much time on varsity last year, so, I mean, they have a lot to learn still.
A lot of transitions, as you said. And Peyton Welch did get both of her free throws. Ludington trails 41-13, 44 seconds to go in the third quarter. There's a steal. Madeline Kenyon with the steal. Kenyon in the paint, turnaround, no good. Rebound, McKinley. McKinley battling in the paint. Her shot, no good. And Grand Haven has the ball with 27 seconds to go in the third quarter. With the ball, 14, that's Dylan Meyer who's checked into the game for Grand Haven. Work it around, baseline jumper up, no good there by Kendall Gillis. 11 seconds left in this third quarter. Grand Haven basketball. Going to be Ludington basketball, belay my last. Yeah, the ref started handing it to the Grand Haven girl. He said, no, white ball. So Ludington basketball. And you saw a big smile on his face down there. Yeah. All right, we have 9 seconds to go with the ball. Ashley Stowe, she wears jersey 12. She'll give it now to Skiba. 2 seconds, she'll get a shot off Kenyon, and it's no good at the buzzer. And your score at the end of 3 from Hawley Gym, girls varsity basketball, the Grand Haven Buccaneers 41, the Ludington Orioles 13. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Orioles Nation.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Grand Haven outscored Ludington 14-5 in that third quarter. We begin play here in the fourth quarter. Ludington trails 41-13. Ludington with the basketball. And I'm sure Coach Stowe just probably told his girls, Evan, let's go out there and just give it our best 8 minutes. And boy, there was a pretty basket. Jenna Skiba.
Yeah, that was probably the best ball movement that we've had all game. I mean, great off ball movement by Jenna, cutting in the lane, able to get the layup to fall.
That's what I meant to say. That's what Coach Stowe probably told his girls. Let's go in, let's work the ball, and let's get the shot we want.
You predicted it, Scoop.
All right, Ludington holds Grand Haven. Now here they come again. Oh, when you got a Grand Haven player, and she is down, and this does not look good, Evan. We have
tweaked the ankle pretty good.
We have a Grand Haven player down right now, and she is in big-time pain. And I can't see the number right now. Miss Jen Mraz. I almost said Miss Jen Skiba. No, that's Jenna Skiba, and that's Miss Jen Mraz, our LHS athletic trainer. She's out there right now attending to the young lady who is down. Ludington trails 41-15, 7:19 to go in the game. We want to thank Ludington Chiropractic. Folks, they are one of our fantastic sponsors, and what we want to tell you about Ludington Chiropractic is this. If you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, don't hesitate. See Dr. Mark Yak at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment is necessary. Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yak at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. And the young lady heading to the bench, it's good to see she's on her own power there, Evan. That's number 32, Maddie Schaff. Another of our great sponsors is Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar, open Monday through Thursday, 4 to 8, and Friday and Saturday, 4 to 9. They are located at 502 West Loomis, right across from the Ludington Marina. If you want some fine dining, folks, and a great atmosphere, Crown and Cork. And it's always a good time down at Crown and Cork, and some great food. All right, there's a pass into Carly Mesher, no good, and here comes the Grand Haven Buccaneers. 6:56 to go in the game. Grand Haven on the attack, and that's going to be a traveling violation. Oh, yes, it is. I thought I saw a little bit of an extra step there.
She had a half step before she actually got into her Euro step.
I was going to say, that's about the first time tonight I think I've seen a Euro step. Ludington trails 41-15. They were down 12-1 at the end of one. They were down 27-8 at the half, 41-13 at the end of three. Carly Mesher with the ball. Mesher being harassed by a couple of Buccaneers. Now there's a shot, tough shot put up there by Eliana Jerusalem. Doesn't fall. By the way, Evan, do you know how much the little pirate boy paid to have his ears pierced?
No, I don't.
He paid a Buccaneer. Arrgh. Badger joke there. Badger joke. Yes, okay.
It's a good one, Scoop.
Thank you. First joke of the season.
There you go.
Oh, boy, Grand Haven got 3 or 4 opportunities on the board right there, and they'll get the basket. And it's scored by number 34, Mallory Wojtaszek. Grand Haven 43, Ludington 15. 5:50 to go in the game. Carly Mesher, her pass finds it at the hands there of Jenna Skiba. Now get back there to Carly Mesher. Carly, nice little hook right there. Oh, couldn't get the layup to go though. Boy, she had some momentum. She really propelled herself on that little hook right there.
Yeah, she did.
And here comes Grand Haven back the other way. No good. Jenna Skiba fighting for it. Ball goes out of bounds, and checking into the Oriole lineup will be number 15. That's Reese Willis. I congratulated Reese here, I don't know, about a week ago on her swimming season. I said, by the way, Reese, I don't know if I've told you, my wife and I, we have 2 cats, and one of our cats is named Reese. She got a big kick out of that. I said, and that's our male cat, Reese. Our female cat is Maisie. Everybody says I named her that because I'm a huge Michigan Wolverines fan. That might have something to do with it.
Go Blue.
Go Blue. Okay, 5:12 to go in this game. Grand Haven up 43-15.
Here's a Euro step.
There, you're right. Shot there by McKinley, no good. You know, when we get to Thursday's game, Evan, those nothing against the Muskegon Oak Ridge Eagles, but they're probably going to look like they're in slow motion compared to this Grand Haven Buccaneer team. Oh, there's a nice little teardrop right there from the far baseline by Grand Haven's Ashley Fumarolo.
Yeah, you can give credit to Grand Haven's defense tonight. They really threw us off on offense.
Grand Haven up 45-15. And I believe, I don't know if it went, I think it was at 35, Evan, that automatically activated the state-mandated running clock. Although I see the clock has stopped right now, and it's actually, that shows you how good my math is right there. It's just, it's 30,
I wasn't going to say it, Scoop.
30 points right now.
I wasn't going to say it.
They're supposed to elbow me. One of you guys are. 45-15. Grand Haven over Ludington. I was getting ahead of myself there a little bit. And,
hey, you had the rule right.
Yeah. I did have the rule right because it's 35 points. Yeah. So I was going to say, hey, our folks over at the scorers table do a fantastic job. You look down there now, you see Chris Anderson doing the public address, announcing Tyrone Collins, Jen Collins, and you also have down there Lynn. Lynn Vanderwall down there, yes. Okay, 1 and 2 free throws there for Grand Haven. And they lead 46-15 right now. That free throw was by Kendall Gillis, her first point of the game. Orioles trail 46-15. 3:54 to go in the game. We want to thank some more of our wonderful and awesome sponsors. McGee Insurance Group. They have been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yek. Call 231-845-5000. 3:32 to go in the game. Ashley Stowe with the basketball. Now we have a timeout called by Coach Warren Stowe. It's going to be a 30. We'll step aside. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Folks, Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area. So come by and see us today. The Urca family, they've been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. And another guy who loves sports just about as much as me and is passionate about it is Matt Urca. So if you get out there, start talking some sports with Matt, and believe me, he'll be real happy. That'll put a big smile on his face. You can talk Mason County high school sports with him. You can talk college sports with him. You can talk NFL, Major League Baseball. He loves talking, especially about the Lions and the Tigers. But the Lions, I think, are his favorite. So that's Urca Auto Center. Okay, we got 3 minutes to go in this game. Grand Haven 46, Ludington 15. There's a dribble drive there. Kendall Gillis. Gillis will give it now to Abby Spoonis, who gets the bucket and the foul. You look at this Grand Haven team, not only athletic, Evan, they got a lot of height.
They do.
And very, extremely well coached. Their coach, Katie Kowalczyk-Fulmer, outstanding basketball coach.
And they play in a tough conference down there.
They sure do. And we, you know what, we got an outstanding coach too in Warren Stowe.
Oh yeah, Warren's great. You know, this is just a tough game to start the season. You know, they're exposing everything that we need to work on right now.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's the one thing. We're learning what we need to work on for the rest of the year.
There's a shot, no good. Put back, Spoonis, no good. Rebound to Emma McKinley. You got McKinley on the court right now. Let's see here. You also have Ashley Stowe out there. You have Sabrina Ramirez. You also have Isabel Ramirez seeing her first action. And Reese Willis. Emma McKinley with the basketball right now for the Orioles. And She'll get it to Sabrina Ramirez. Her shot up and good! Give the assist there to Emma McKinley. Boy, you talk about going high archer off the glass right there. And boy, it settled nice down into the netting. Sabrina Ramirez gets the basket. Ludington trails 48-17. 1:57 to go in the game. Here comes a three-pointer up. No good right there by Kendall Gillis. Ball fought for out of bounds. Hey, folks, Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate. If you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5-Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone at 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. 1:28 to go. Grand Haven 48, Ludington 17. There's a steal with the ball. Ashley Stowe. 3-on-1 for the Orioles. She'll get it ahead to McKinley. A little bit too much on that pass right there, and Emma just could not save it. She was trying to tiptoe down through the baseline there, Evan. Groundworks Landscaping, another of our fantastic sponsors, are located at 5634 West Dewey Road. They have a wide variety of things that they can do for you. Their vast and professional job services include outdoor improvements, landscaping and subcontracting, excavation, drainage from heavy rains and gutter issues, hardscaping, site work, deer food plot work, decorative concrete work, tree removal, hauling and delivery of landscape materials, and many, many other things. Groundworks Landscaping gives free estimates. They can be reached by calling 231-690-3969. Their website can be found at groundworksmi.com. That's Todd Stowe's business. Groundworks and his daughter Ashley out there playing right now for the Ludington Orioles. Big shout out from the Oriole Sports Network to all of our fantastic sponsors. Shout out to Thad Shank. Shout out to Chris Nicholas. And another season is here with us, Evan.
Yeah. Seemed like there wasn't even an off season.
You're right on that.
There's how fast football went by, and then we're boom right into basketball.
There's a shot put up the fifth. That fifth, Grand Haven getting lots of opportunities right there on the glass, the offensive glass. We have 29 seconds to go. Ludington trails 48-17. We're talking to Oriole head coach Warren Stowe at the conclusion of tonight's game. Again, remember, OSN 102.7 WMOM not covering tomorrow's home game. Boys basketball against the Traverse City St. Francis Gladiators. Oriole Sports Network team members all get to be fans tomorrow night. We're always fans, but we get to be regular fans in the stands. Hey, I'm a poet and didn't know it. All right, down to 7 seconds to go. We will be back on Thursday, though. Girls JV and varsity basketball action. There's a turnaround. Good! Reese Willis gets a basket right at the buzzer right there. A buzzer beater by Reese Willis. And Ludington falls by the score of 48-19. That's your final score. Grand Haven 48, Ludington 19. Willis getting that bucket there just in front of the buzzer. And that's going to bring to a close the opening night for Ludington freshmen, Ludington JV, Ludington girls varsity basketball action here at Hawley. And again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors. And we want to thank Smith & Eddy, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. We're going to step aside, folks, for 2 minutes now. When we come back, we'll have the Smith & Eddy post-game show coming your way. Stay tuned. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Smith & Eddy postgame show here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Ludington falling tonight in girls varsity basketball action by the score of 48-19. Ludington was outscored 12-1 in that first quarter, 15-7 in the second, 14-5 in the third, and 7-6 in the fourth quarter. They trailed at the half 27-8. They were down 41-13 at the end of three. And again, the final score 48-19. Scoring for Ludington tonight, 4 points for Peyton Welch, 2 for Jenna Skiba, 2 for Reese Willis, 2 for Emma McKinley, 3 for Madeline Kenyon, 5 for Jordan Anderson, and 2 for Sabrina Ramirez. For Grand Haven tonight, 5 for Abby Klumpel, 1 for Kendall Gillis, 14 for Jillian Sorrell, 2 for Ashley Fumarolo, 6 for Abby Spoonis, 2 for Eden Smith, 5 for Emerson Burnt, 3 for Maddie Schloff, and 10 points tonight for their freshman center, Mallory Wojtaszek. Evan, what will the Orioles take out of this game against this very talented Class A, I guess right now Division I we call it now, Division I Grand Haven Buccaneers team?
It's nothing but learning. You know, we're going to run into some tough defenses through this year. This isn't going to be the only tough defense that comes out, tries to trap us.
Oh, yeah.
Where we have to be strong with the ball. We can't lob passes across the court. So, it's nothing but learning. First game of the year, got those jitters out. We have to come back on Thursday for a conference game now.
Yep.
It's right into the conference. So
they'll be playing the Muskegon Oak Ridge Eagles on Thursday, right back here at Hawley. Boy, I tell you, the schedule makers were really, really nice to both the Ludington Oriole girls and Ludington Oriole boys teams to begin the season. All home games so far. Our first road game will be on Monday at Mason County Central, and that'll be boys basketball, and OSN and 102.7 WMOM will be there. And I think the next road game that at least OSN and 102.7 WMOM will be covering will be the 19th of December at Montague.
Okay.
And that'll be boys basketball as well. But, you look at the schedule. It's really, really favorable to the Ludington Orioles girls and boys teams to start this season. We're going to be talking to Oriole girls head coach Warren Stowe in just a bit. Again, a big thank you to Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy, the exclusive post-game sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network. And a great, great job tonight by our technical engineer making his debut. Mason Conger just did a phenomenal job tonight, and I want to thank him, and I look forward to working with him the the rest of this season. And hopefully he is a senior this year at Ludington High, but we hope that if he is in the area, of course, he'll probably be going on to Harvard or Yale or Michigan Tech or one of these, one of these real tough, like Duke or someplace like that. So he may not be in the area. We may not have him next year, but we're going to enjoy the time with him as long as we have him as our technical engineer. Also tonight doing a fantastic job. His debut with basketball this season was our cameraman, and that was Tyson Pettinato. And we'll have him filling in from time to time this year, just like we have Mason filling in for Julia Havman. We'll have Tyson filling in, along with his dad. We'll probably fill in a little bit too, Mark Pettinato. And of course, what can I say about partner? It's always great doing games with you, doing color commentary. Yeah, if we have you, if we have Gertz, we're going to have Big Country. Matthew Westhouse is going to be here. I think he's going to be with me sometime later this week. I got to double check the schedule that our executive director, producer, Thad Shank put out of who's color commentary man, who's technical engineer, who's color or cameraman, and so on and so forth. So we're still awaiting the arrival of Coach Warren Stowe. I think he's going to be here very shortly because I see some of his girls coming out right now of the locker room, going out onto the court to talk with their family and so forth. That's a great tradition here at Hawley Gym. And here's Coach Warren Stowe right now. His samurai look still looks great. It's still intact. Coach Warren Stowe, your girls, could you got a tougher game for the first game of the season, more so than that buzzsaw Grand Haven Buccaneers team? Very impressed with Grand Haven tonight. Your girls gave all-out effort tonight. Yeah. Great effort, and just Grand Haven, they're tough.
Yeah, they're a really good program and a really good team. And I just told our girls we need to embrace that and prepare because outside of conference, that's what our teams look like. Mm-hmm. So you're going to see a team like Grand Haven every single night that it's not in conference, and that's the way we set up the schedule. I truly believe that makes you better. It stinks. That's not fun sometimes, but you get better from playing good competition. I truly
definitely,
believe
and it always comes in handy when the postseason tournament comes around too.
Yeah.
Coach, you looked out there tonight at the start of this game with the jump ball, and you have Jordan Anderson out there who's almost 6'3".
Yeah.
And you look across at her counterpart from Grand Haven, a freshman who's her exact height.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, Grand Haven, they're pretty tall too, and we know how athletic they were going to be.
Yeah, they're I don't have a lot of history with Grand Haven. This is only the second time I've played them, but in that short time, you kind of know the mold of girl you're going to get. You're going to get some tall and athletic girls, and then throughout the front court and back court, you're going to get really tall, lanky guards that are really strong. So, that's fine. I thought that we could have done a better job handling some of that pressure early on. Schematically, it's nothing, that 2-2-1 is not anything we haven't seen before, and just trying to get in spots and taking care of the ball a little bit better. I felt like a lot of those turnovers, especially in the first half, were pretty much unforced. I mean, we're just chucking the ball all over the gym, and you can't win that way.
Well, when you get down like that, and then you see some of the frustration, and the girls are just, trying to get back in the game right there, it kind of took you out of your game plan, the girls, right there, with the way, Grand Haven, their defensive pressure, and an extremely well-coached team, too. The reputation of Coach Katie Kowalczyk-Fulmer definitely precedes her. She's
it's great coach and a great program. I mean, they all credit goes to Grand Haven. They kicked our butt from the opening tip.
What were some of the things that you were happy with tonight?
Yeah, I thought we had really good energy on the bench. So, bench is talking, and we're trying to get girls in the right spot. I think at times we were getting after it in the half court. We weren't able to press as much, and that was because we simply couldn't score. And then at that point, when you're down 20 or 30, giving up layups on the press, it just wasn't happening. So I was happy with some possessions in the half court. I was happy in the second half. We had some good offensive possessions where when we got stopped or when it was neutral, we didn't panic. We cut, we filled, and we found open girls and got some scores.
There was one really good, I think it was coming out of a timeout, Coach, one of your diagram plays where really, really nice basket by Jenna Skiba.
Okay.
When it was really set
I'll
up
take
nice.
credit for you, but I'll take credit for it. But I don't. The credit probably goes to Jenna. I think she probably got a great second cut, and we found her and scored.
Peyton Welch is one of your new players this year, a transfer from Mason County Central. I thought the name looked familiar, but I'm thinking, well, I don't remember being an Oriole last year. So Evan told me, yeah, Scoop, she's a transfer from Mason County Central. She's going to add a lot of energy this year to the team.
Yeah, she's a great kid, and she fits right in. She's just a really nice kid, a really great basketball player. You can tell when she's out there, she's played a lot of basketball, and she's got a nose for the ball. She finds herself around the ball, and she finds herself putting the ball in the basket, so that'll help. Jordan Anderson, your tallest player this year, 5 points tonight, all on free throws. Her improvement, obviously, she's going to continue improving throughout the season, maturing. And Madeline Kenyon, your sophomore, she hit first of 3 tonight, of which Evan McKinley said it's going to be the first 3 of many during her varsity career. That's actually her second varsity 3. She had
that's
one
right.
at
She did have one
last year.
She did have one last year, yes.
So, yeah, she's a great player, and she's another girl that can fill it up. So I've got to find opportunities for her to get the ball in the basket because she can flat out shoot it.
Well, Coach, the Muskegon Oak Ridge Eagles on Thursday. We're looking forward to talking with you on Thursday, and I'm sure the results are going to be a lot better than what they were tonight.
Well, we're going to try to make it so. Jumping right into conference against a team that we beat collectively twice by a total of maybe 6 points. So we know we've got our hands full Thursday night, so we got to have a good day of practice tomorrow and just get after it and be our best selves.
You always get a good competitive game from Muskegon Oak Ridge. The good news is Sophia Wired is with Toledo now and hasn't been a Muskegon Oak Ridge Eagle once an Eagle, always an Eagle.
Right.
But she's been graduated now for a number of years. I think this is her junior or senior year now at Toledo. What a ball player she is, and of course came out of Muskegon Oak Ridge.
Yep.
So that's one thing that'll put a smile on your face.
Okay, I'll take it. Hey, I'll take anything right now, right?
And Coach, we'll leave on that note right there. So looking forward to seeing you on Thursday, right back at Hawley. We were saying, boy, the schedule makers, you got to thank your AD, Greg Piscadna, because, boy, for both boys and girls basketball, all these home games to start the year.
Yeah,
the only bad thing about that is when you get later in the season, you're on the road an awful lot.
Yeah, it's nice to be home and in Hawley Gymnasium to start out. So excited for that and looking forward to getting back after it. So thank you guys for being here as always, and go O's.
And thank you, Coach. That's Coach Warren Stowe. Go O's, that's right. His girls will be back at it on Thursday, right back here at Hawley Gym. And that'll be our next telecast for the OSN and 102.7 WMOM on Thursday. Back here, Ludington and Muskegon Oak Ridge girls basketball. We'll also be back here on Friday for boys basketball. Ludington taking on Fremont. That's JV and Varsity Basketball. Again, no broadcast tomorrow night, folks, for the Oriole Sports Network or 102.7 WMO. Come on out. Check the game out in person. Last year's Division III state runner-up will be here at Hawley tomorrow taking on our Ludington Orioles. Should be one heck of a ball game. And from what I was seeing tonight with Cam Gunsel here in attendance, hopefully he'll be back in the lineup tomorrow. We're hoping for that. And with that said, for our executive producer, executive director, Thad Shank, for my technical engineer tonight for the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM, doing a fantastic job in his debut, Mason Conger. For our cameraman tonight, and that was Tyson Petinato, and also for my sidekick tonight doing the color commentary, Evan McKinley. This is the voice of the Ludington Orioles, Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Hawley Gymnasium. Once again, your final scores in freshman basketball action tonight. Grand Haven 54, Ludington 7. In JV girls basketball action, Grand Haven 56, Ludington 19. And in varsity action tonight, Grand Haven 48, Ludington 19. Make sure you check out the OSN page. It'll have all the stats and all the scoring and scores of interest up there. And with that said, Oriole Nation, have yourselves a great evening, and we'll be back talking to you on Thursday. Good night.
You've been listening to high school sports here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. This high school sports event was brought to you by House of Flavors Manufacturing, House of Flavors Restaurant, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Indian Summer Co-op, Smith & Eddy Insurance, Also in part by PM Builders, Benedict's Collision, Lundquist Furniture, Crown and Cork Waterfront Kitchen, Ludington Paint and Glass. In addition, today's game is brought to you by Urca Auto Center, Team Jamie Loney 5-Star Real Estate, McGee Insurance, Ludington Chiropractic, and Groundworks Landscaping.
Join us again for more high school sports with the partnership between Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.